This is Bowie Bay Sox baseball. After a lost season, Bay Sox baseball has returned to the field in 2021. This year, an exciting group of prospects comes to Bowie as the tide continues to rise in the Orioles minor league system. The 2021 season of Bay Sox baseball is brought to you by Money One Federal Credit Union, Chesapeake Employers Insurance, On the Green, Patient First, Royal Farms, Crown Plaza Annapolis, Anne Arundel Rideshare, DCA Imaging, ZY Pyrotechnics. Now down to the field for Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
And for Prince George's Stadium here in Bowie, Maryland, this is Bay Sox baseball. Hello once again, everybody, alongside Paul Fritschner. My name is Adam Pohl. It's a big night for Bowie in what has been a tough series. The Erie SeaWolves, the AA affiliate of the Detroit Tigers, they have brought their bats to Prince George's Stadium this week. They have scored 6 or more runs in all 4 games of this series here to date. And for the Bay Sox, they've dropped 3 of the first 4, including a 6-3 defeat last night. So for Bowie, right in the playoff hunt here in this 2021, tonight is a big one. And we now welcome you inside our broadcast booth here at Prince George's Stadium, where the Bay Sox will lean upon their ace tonight. Grayson Rodriguez toes the slab, 5-1 with a 2.92 ERA, making his 15th AA start and looking for a rebound start after he allowed a season-high 5 runs in 3 2/3 innings in what was his second start in a week last Sunday. That was in Reading, Pennsylvania. Now, he was rolling previous to that. Rodriguez had only allowed 1 run in his previous 3 starts over a span of 14 2/3 innings. But today he'll try to rebound after a tough outing on Sunday afternoon of last week. It is Jesus Rodriguez who will get the start for Erie, a tall, lean Venezuelan starter who has struggled for the majority of the last 2 professional campaigns. This year with Erie in 11 starts, a record of 2-3, and an ERA of 5.26. He made his AA debut on June 18th. And altogether this year, between high A and AA, he's 3-6 with a 4.68 combined ERA. So this is our Bay Sox on Deck show. We're so happy to have you with us on a beautiful Saturday night for baseball in Bowie. Still time to come on out, see Grayson Rodriguez pitch, and watch the fireworks fly after this game tonight. We're going to welcome in our Paul Fritschner when we return right after this on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Enjoy Bay Sox baseball on your schedule and save over 30% off regular game day ticket prices with a Bay Sox 8-ticket Fielder's Choice package. These tickets are undated and can be used at your convenience throughout the season. Choose to use them all at once or spread them out over multiple games. It's your choice. You'll sit up close to all the on-field action in box seats and can choose weekend games, weekday games, or mix it up. Come to 8 games by yourself, 4 games with 2 people, or any combination you wish. Order your Bay Sox Fielder's Choice ticket package online at baysox.com or call the ticket office at 301-464-4865.
From bug bites to burns, fevers to flu, and bruises to broken bones, care is around the corner at Patient First. Walk in to see a doctor from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day of the year. X-rays, lab tests, and prescription drugs are on site, and most major insurance plans are accepted. For routine illnesses and injuries, Patient First is here for you. Patient First, the name fits.
Patient First, proud partner of the Bowie Bay Sox, open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
Number 20, Eric De La Rosa.
Great to have you back with us here from Prince George's Stadium as we get ready for what is Game 5 of a 6-game series. The Bay Sox and Erie will play tomorrow afternoon at 1:35 p.m. Veteran right-hander A.J. Ladwig will start for Erie. It's Drew Rom, the lefty, to get a start for the Bay Sox. And that is before the biggest series of the year will commence when Somerset comes to town for 6 beginning on Tuesday. So with that all being said, you're in a position right now. You came into this series, Paul, having won 4 in a row, but you've dropped 3 of the first 4, and you've dropped those games because Erie has bludgeoned the baseball. Once again, they've scored 6 or more runs in every game in this series. And that's a big spot for your ace to come in to try to get a win to stem the tide and keep you in what would be championship series position.
Yeah, no doubt about that, right? 4 straight games against Erie in which they've scored 6 runs or more dating back to the last series in July. And you look at that and you say, okay, just like we were talking about last night, you just have to go out and try and outscore Erie because certainly the bats are going to come through. Bowie right now is throwing the bullpen at them. They're throwing the starters at them. Everything they're trying to do to keep Erie off the scoreboard. But the SeaWolves are just swinging the bats too well right now. Bowie was able to get that 1 win a couple of nights ago, but the SeaWolves can win the series with a win here tonight. And I think, as you said, this is a really important spot for Grayson Rodriguez. Allowed the most runs of his season in his last start against Reading. The only other start in which he had allowed more than 3 runs in a game was against Hartford at the end of July on the 24th, but he allowed 5 runs against the Fightin' Phils in his second start of the series, which is another little quirk of this season's setup, is that most of these starters, or a lot of these starters, have made 2 starts against a team in the same series so far this year. And you look, he started the series opener, and then he started the final game of the series. So when you look at that and you say, okay, how does Rodriguez rebound tonight? This is a big spot for him. Of course, Mike Elias talking late last week about when potentially Grayson Rodriguez may go up to AAA, which kind of gives you the inclination that they're at least thinking about it. And you know that he's also approaching that innings limit. He's at 85 innings right now, so you know his innings count is getting up there, which is something that the Orioles front office really keeps an eye on. All of those factors combined together tells you that you don't want to say that this start tonight for Grayson Rodriguez is his most important of the year or over-dramatize what's happening here tonight, but certainly maybe his most important start in the last few weeks.
You know, Paul, the Bay Sox have been so consistent. What was the last series that they didn't either tie or win? Was it Akron on the road, or was it Richmond that following week? It's been 5 or 6 weeks in a row that the Bay Sox have either won or split the series.
It was Richmond here at home, Adam, that July 6th to the July 11th series. Bowie lost that series 4-2, but since then, Bowie has earned at least a split in every series. Only one split. They've won every other series. They took down Erie 4-2, beat Hartford 4-2, and Richmond 4-2. Somerset they split, and then Richmond again 4-2. So all of those ways that the Bay Sox have gone about these series over the last few weeks, and of course beating Reading last week too. You go out there, you do it behind some strong starting pitching, and you hope that last week against Reading was just a hiccup for Grayson Rodriguez, which you would think it is because the consistency has been there all year long, right? I mean, he has consistently gone out there and thrown 4 or more innings and allowed 2 runs or less pretty much all season.
Once again this year, you're in a situation where the top 2 teams of the 12 in the AA Northeast League will play for the league's championship in a 5-game series in the 3rd week of September. Right now, the Bay Sox are in 2nd place, so they are in position to play for it all for a 3rd time in franchise history. But they're only a half game ahead of Somerset. They're a few games ahead of Portland, so it's really 4 teams battling for those final 2 spots. And the last time that Bowie will play one of those teams is next week with a huge series with Somerset. And these next 2 games with Erie are going to be so important to try to have a little bit of momentum going into that enormous series.
Yeah, and right now it seems like the other teams in this league don't want to win. Portland's on a 6-game losing streak. Last night, Somerset with a chance to take the half-game lead in the 2nd spot in the championship series. They lost to Akron. Akron, they've kind of floundered around as well. They're not really stretching out the lead very much in this overall league picture. Everybody right now is just kind of hanging around.
There's no doubt about it, and I know that time is starting to run a little bit short, but altogether, when you really look at it, you got a few weeks left. We're about to hit the month of September. You got about 3 weeks left of baseball, and if you have one really bad week, it could flip everything on its side, or vice versa. If you have an outstanding week, it could be the same. So Bowie with an enormous series upcoming with Somerset. Every game's a big game from here on out for the Bay Sox. And here tonight, after losing 3 of 4 in the beginning of the series with Erie, Grayson Rodriguez will be on the hill to try to get a big win for the Bay Sox and keep them for the time being in the top 2 here in the AA Northeast League. We take a break. We'll take a look around those league standings right after this on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
Broadcast is presented by the authority of the National Association of Professional Baseball Leagues for the private use of our audience. Any reproduction, rebroadcast, retransmission, or other dissemination or use of this broadcast, descriptions or accounts of this game without the express written consent of the National Association of Professional Baseball Leagues is prohibited.
For more than 100 years, Chesapeake Employers Insurance has been helping Maryland businesses keep their workers safe. With competitive pricing and an AM Best A- financial strength rating, it's no surprise that Chesapeake Employers is Maryland's largest writer of workers' comp insurance.
At the end of every workday, someone's waiting for your safe return.
Connect with your agent or visit CEIWC.com.
Are you seeing mice chew through your food in the pantry? What about ants just coming and going as they please in your house? Are you tired of getting bit by mosquitoes and ticks every time you go outside? Well, give Old Bay Pest Control a call, and we guarantee to remove any pest in your household. One pest is too many. Old Bay Pest Control, 443-603-5651. That's 443-603-5651.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Bay Sox Baseball.
We talked a little bit about it a second ago, but we'll take again a look at the AA Northeast League's standings right now. And what's important is how Bowie stacks up in the course of the league, because it's the top 2 teams by winning percentage that will qualify for the championship series. Akron right now in first place. They are 2.5 games ahead of Bowie. Then Somerset is just a half game back of the Bay Sox. Somerset playing Akron this week. Portland, they have lost 6 games in a row at the most inopportune times. Portland, they are 3.5 games back. Altoona, they have really dropped out of the picture. They are 6 games back. Erie is also 6 games back. And Richmond, they are 8 games back. So New Hampshire right now, they also they are at 46 and 49. Binghamton at 45 and 42. Reading at 40 and 60. Harrisburg at 38 and 61. And Hartford at 33 and 65. The Bay Sox, though, at 58 and 40 on the season. Akron, the only team in the league with a winning percentage above 600. They are at 616 right now, but 61 and 38 overall for the Rubber Ducks. They're 5 and 5 in their last 10 games. You look at this, and I was talking about how it seems like nobody really wants to win right now. Akron, they are 5 and 5 in their last 10 games. Bowie's 5 and 5 in their last 10. Somerset is 5 and 5 in their last 10. And then Portland is 3 and 7 in their last 10. So all the way down the list, it just feels like the teams right now are playing a game of who can stick around the longest. And for the most part, it's the Bay Sox that have hung around. Bowie has been within about 1.5 to 2.5 games of Akron all the way back since July 10th. On July 10th, Bowie dropped out of first place, but since then, the Bay Sox have been within 2.5 games of first place all but 2 days, but they have never been in first place. It's consistently 2.5 games to a half game back. When Akron loses, Bowie loses. When Bowie wins, Akron wins. It's just the same way it's gone for almost a month and a half now. But as we get set here for action tonight, Akron and Somerset will be playing again. This will be game 5 of their series here tonight, and then game 6 will be tomorrow. Somerset comes here to Bowie this next week, and that'll really be the series. Now, we say that now, we set it up, and of course the teams will split, and then we'll do it all again for the next 2 weeks. But that Somerset series will really be what defines Bowie's season. So for right now, the Bay Sox are out to the field, which means it's time for us to take a step away. We'll be back for starting lineups and first pitch after this on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
On the Green Incorporated is your lawn care team providing professional, organic-based lawn care programs for residential and commercial lawns. Our lawn care programs provide ballpark quality results. Each service is custom tailored with guaranteed results for even the toughest lawns. Call today or visit www.onthegreeninc.com for a free lawn care analysis. Did you know On the Green also offers outdoor pest control services for mosquitoes, ants, ticks, and more? Safely and effectively control insects and enjoy the outdoors this summer with On the Green Incorporated.
The only thing more fun than attending a Bowie Bay Sox game is attending a Bowie Bay Sox game with a group. Discount group tickets, private suites, fully catered buffets, picnics, and more. Whether you have a group of family members, coworkers, friends, employees, clients, colleagues, or students, the Bay Sox have a number of group offerings tailored to fit all of your needs. For more information on the Bay Sox group offerings, go to baysox.com or call 301-464-4880 to speak with a Bay Sox Group Events Manager.
At DCA Imaging Systems, we provide a tenured team of office technology professionals ready to be your trusted advisors. From document creation, output devices, scanning and workflow, to document security and storage, we understand people print, not printers. Give DCA Imaging a call at 301-577-1021 or find out more about how we can help you at dcaimaging.com. DCA Imaging Systems, office technology made easy.
Your home, the 2015 Eastern League champions. This is Bowie Bay Sox Baseball.
Back now for starting lineups and first pitch on the Bay Sox Baseball Network. Yariel Gonzalez leads off for the Erie SeaWolves, the visitors here tonight. He's the second baseman. Drew Ward is the first baseman batting second. Josh Lester bats third in left field. Kerry Carpenter is in right field, batting fourth. Andre Lipsius is at third base, batting fifth. Andrew Navigato is the shortstop, batting sixth. Dane Myers bats seventh. The designated hitter had a home run last night. Eric De La Rosa is the center fielder. He also has a home run in this series. He bats eighth, and Chris Proctor is behind the plate tonight. He bats ninth. On the other side for the Bay Sox, Terran Vavra. 3 straight games Vavra has led off with a run scored in the game for Bowie, and he will lead off and play second base tonight. Patrick Dorian is the designated hitter, batting second. Jordan Westberg bats third at third base. Kyle Stowers bats fourth in right field. Andrew Dashbach bats fifth at first baseman. Zach Watson bats sixth. He is playing center field tonight. Johnny Reiser is in left field. Caden Grenier is batting eighth, the shortstop, and Chris Hutchins bats ninth behind the plate. Those are your Bay Sox and the SeaWolves. They will face the #1 pitching prospect in baseball, Grayson Rodriguez. A 5-1 record, a 2.92 ERA, and in to tell you all about it, it's Adam Pohl.
And thank you so much, Paul. So Rodriguez out there with those almost neon bright orange shoes as he gets ready to go against one of the newcomers here for Erie, Yariel Gonzalez. Now Gonzalez will stand in as we get this one underway. In from the left side, Bowie plays to pull the pitch. Fastball just a little bit low. Ball one. And we're underway here today. Great to have you with us here for Bay Sox Baseball. A wide to the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball, cold strike of the inside corner. At the knees, it's 1-1. So Grayson, in 14 starts with the Bowie, is 5-1 with a 2.92 ERA, and he always seems in control as he blows a fastball by the swinging Gonzalez, and the count 1-2. He just has that look about him like everything comes easy. He stands tall on the hill. He gets the sign from Hutchins. The 1-2 coming. High fastball taken, and it's 2-2. When the Orioles drafted him, their scouting director, Gary Rasich, said that Grayson was a great mix of power and polish. And we have seen just that in Bowie. The pitch and a swing at a tapper foul. He threw him a changeup, and the count is 2-2. But beneath the skin, Rodriguez is an incredible competitor. Somehow he's able to keep that fire down below. And you know that fire's burning today after what was his toughest start of the year his last time out. As he goes off speed, and it's just a little bit low. And it's a long at-bat here to open the game for Rodriguez. 3-2, the count to Yariel Gonzalez. And we'll see the 7th pitch of the opening at-bat here. The wide and the pitch, and he lost him. A fastball down low, ball 4. So a leadoff walk, and now the powerful veteran Drew Ward will stand in for the left side.
Number 21.
Grayson was rolling going into his last start. In his first 3 starts in August, he had allowed just 1 run in 14 2/3 innings. But on Sunday afternoon in Reading, he allowed 5 in 3 2/3 innings. Those 5 runs were the most he has allowed in a start this year. He delivers, and Ward takes in the dirt. That was a fastball. Hutchins blocks it. And right out of the gate, Grayson Rodriguez trying to command that heater. He's missed down a bit early, and the count 1-0. Rodriguez made 2 starts in Reading last Tuesday and then Sunday. Now his lone start in this series, he delivers. And it's off speed, up and away, and it's 2-0. It's rare to see Grayson battle command issues at all. He's walked 17 in 14 starts for the Bay Sox. That's it. The sun pokes its way out, the pitch, and he beats him with a fastball at 96 on the stadium radar gun. And the count is 2-1 here to Ward. Ward hitting .233. He's got 11 homers and 41 driven in. And a 2-homer game a few nights ago. And he is a veteran at this AA level as he swings and lines one deep to left. Reiser back on it, looking up. It's out of here. A line drive home run to left off the bat of Drew Ward. his 12th of the year, his 3rd of the series, and Erie's up right away, 2-0 in the ball game. This is what Erie has done all week here in Bowie. Their veteran bats hitting home runs galore. Ward playing in his 389th Double-A game. It's a 2-run home run. And before they're all settled in their seats here at Prince George's Stadium, Erie's up early. And now their most powerful hitter, Josh Lester, who's got 23 homers, will stand in. And Lester having a big series, 7 for 19. The wind and the pitch. Swing, get a miss. And the count is 0-1. Sometimes when you come down a level in minor league baseball, you can hang your head a bit. As there's a ball hit in the air weakly to left field, over towards the line on the run. Riser still coming, and he makes the catch. And there's one retired. Lester had a recent 5-game stint at AAA Toledo and has swung the bat extremely well since returning to Erie, which you don't always see. It really is a testament to his character as a ball player. And now here's the cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. The 4th consecutive batter to stand in from the left side against Grayson Rodriguez. He throws, and a fastball a little bit in, very close. And the count is 1-0 here to Carpenter. The 2 runs are in, 1 man out. Nobody is aboard in this top of the 1st. The pitch, and a breaking ball strike. The slider on the inside. Actually, that might have even been a curveball. And the count is 1-1. Here's the pitch, and it's another off-speed pitch for a strike. It's now 1-2 to Carpenter. The shortstop Grenier is playing up the middle here as Rodriguez delivers. Change-up got him swinging. He went off speed 3 times in a row, and he gets his first strikeout of the game. And there's 2 down for the 5-hole hitter and the first right-handed batter in Andre Lipsius. Now Lipsius will stand in. He hit the huge homer with 2 down in the 9th that lifted Erie to their Tuesday evening 9-7 win. As Rodriguez stands tall and awaits, the wind howling in Bowie. The wind of the pitch and a fastball in there at the knee, strike 1. So Hudgens is catching. It's Jordan Westberg playing at 3rd for a first time for Bowie. Granger's at short. Vavra at 2nd. As the next pitch is on the outside corner, strike 2. And at first base for the Bay Sox is Dashba. Risers in left, Watson in center, and Stowers is at first as a breaking ball dives down and away, and the count 1-2. One thing that stands out about Rodriguez is that he works very quickly. When he gets a rhythm, he doesn't hold on to that ball that long. He delivers, and a fastball taken up high. A good take by Lipsius, and it's 2-2. Lipsius has been in Erie all year. He's a .224 hitter. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. He pulled the string on it on a pitch fading down and in. Another change of pace. Back-to-back strikeouts as Rodriguez settles in after the 2-run homer. So we're a half inning in. It's Erie 2. And the Bay Sox will bat when we return on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
This is how you get a premium cup of coffee. Better and faster than the drip, drip, drip method. And way better than a large urn of lukewarm coffee made who knows when. At Royal Farms, our new Swiss-made coffee machines grind fresh, premium beans on the spot and then brew them 1 cup at a time for the freshest, most flavorful cup of premium coffee you can buy. This is Royal Farms coffee. It's better because it's the freshest coffee in the world. Real fresh, real fast. Royal Farms.
Hey, Bay Sox fans, individual game tickets for the 2021 season are available now by calling the Bay Sox ticket office at 301-464-4865 or purchasing online at baysox.com. The Bay Sox are taking pride in providing a safe atmosphere for fans, players, and coaches in 2021. So we can't wait to see you at Prince George's Stadium. Again, the number 301-464-4865 or get tickets online at BaySox.com.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Your front seat to the rising tide of the Orioles prospects on their way to Baltimore. This is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
Well, Drew Ward hits a 2-run homer. Boy, he has been a Bay Sox killer in his Double-A career. And Erie's got the early lead. Now let's see if the Bay Sox can get some back. It's Vavra, Dorian, and Westberg to bat in this first against another Rodriguez. The tall right-hander, Jesus Rodriguez, making his 12th start with Erie. He throws, and a fastball line foul to our broadcast lab. And they count 0-1. Rodriguez 2-3 with a 5.26 ERA with Erie. A Venezuelan starter who has struggled in his last 2 years, this season and then back in 2019. He split this year between high A and double A, the 0-1. And it's too tall with a fastball, and the count is now at a ball and a strike. This year, he's 3-6 with a 4.68 ERA between the two levels. As here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. He went off speed, and Vavra went over the top of it. And the count is now at 1-2. But in 2019, between low and high A, his record in 21 starts was 2 wins and 13 losses. He throws, and it's off the outside. It looked like a changeup, and the count is 2-2. But he works with an early lead in this game tonight. A right-hander who made his Double-A debut on June the 18th. He throws, and a fastball inside, ball 3. We're going to try to jinx him here, Paul. Wink, wink. He really doesn't walk many guys. He's walked 14 batters in 11 starts, but the batting average is elevated against at .285. A 3-2 pitch. Swinging a hard grounder, but right to first. A one-hopper gloving it there is Ward, and he'll take it to the back himself to get the out. Well, Vavra retired, 3 unassisted.
The designated hitter.
And 1 down.
Patrick Dorian.
The broadcaster jinx did not work. And here's Patrick Dorian. It's been consistent, though, lefties and righties. Lefties have hit .286 against, and righties have hit .284, so he's given up a lot of hits, and it really doesn't matter who he's facing. He delivers, and a breaking ball strike to get ahead of Dorian, 0-1. Patrick's hitting .258. He's got 17 homers and 55 driven in. Erie 2-0 leading in the bottom of the first. Jesus Rodriguez delivers, and there's a ball driven down the line and left, curling and foul. And that lands on the rooftop of the visiting clubhouse, meaning it had home run distance. And the count is 0-2. I feel like the Bay Sox, though, are a team that feast more on erratic pitchers. He throws. Oh, a breaking ball nearly hit him. It cut in towards the legs of Dorian, and he had to jump out of the way of it. And the count 1-2. Bowie is a team so adept at working the count, forcing you to throw strikes consistently. Here's the pitch. Fastball grounded past the mound. Shortstop to his left to glove in Navigato. And he throws out Dorian, and there's now 2 down. Consecutive ground ball outs.
Do just want to mention that we know that the MILB TV feed is down right now. We're working quickly to try and make sure that that gets back up. So thanks to anybody listening, and we'll let you know when that feed gets up and rolling.
This is where you would put up on the screen, we apologize for technical difficulties. That used to be a thing all the time when I was a kid. They must have better technology now. 2 outs, nobody out. Here's Westberg, the pitch, and he lifts a fastball foul back out of play, and the count is 0-1. Well, Westberg got the night off last night, and he is not at shortstop. He's at third base today. Still very young in his Bowie career. Jordan is the Orioles organizational leader in hits in the minor leagues. He's got 100 pitch, and he swings and chops it to short. Right there, Navigato gloves, lobs it across the diamond, and stretching to bring it in Ward, and with it, a quick 1-2-3 first. So we're an inning in from Prince George's Stadium. Erie's got a 2-0 lead on the Bay Sox Baseball Network. When visiting this summer, the newly renovated Crown Plaza Annapolis is the place to stay. The Crown Plaza Annapolis has 196 guest rooms and 10,000 square feet of flexible meeting space. Make sure to dine in our Annapolis Bar and Grill, open daily for breakfast and dinner. Located conveniently across from the Westfield Annapolis Mall, the Crown Plaza Annapolis is within walking distance of more than 40 dining options and plenty of shopping as well. We offer complimentary parking that can accommodate oversized vehicles and buses, and have an indoor pool and jacuzzi with a 24-hour fitness center. Less than 5 miles from historic downtown Annapolis, the Crown Plaza Annapolis. Work, rest, and be restored.
Missed your ride? Don't worry, Commuter Crew has got you covered. If you miss your bus or carpool or van pool, you can take advantage of Commuter Crew's guaranteed ride-home program for free. Visit our website at www.aacounty.org/commutercrew for more information, or sign up today at commuterconnections.org.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
So we go to the second inning. Erie leads 2-0. And here's Andrew Navigato, the first pitch from Rodriguez. Fastball chopped near the bag at third, but outside of it, foul. And the count is 0-1. Navigato followed by Dane Myers and then Eric De La Rosa in this second inning. And Erie, the power bats have shown in this series. A 2-run homer in the first to lead it for Drew Ward. As there's a hard breaking ball bending down low, and the count evens here at 1-1 to Navigato. Here's the pitch, and it's off the outside with a fastball ball 2. Navigato played 2 years of junior college, then 1 year at Oklahoma State, and he was drafted a 20th rounder in 2019. The pitch, and a fastball down and in. And it's unusual to see Grayson behind the count, but he is here 3-1. And Navigato's hit 2 homers in his last 5 games as he takes a strike, borderline pitch, fastball at the knees on the outside. Hudgens framed that up kind of nicely there. And the count 3-2. Rodriguez a nod of the head, and he comes home with it, and he lost him. A fastball down low, and he's walked the leadoff man in each of the first 2 innings. Rodriguez is laboring a bit for him early on today. And here's Dane Myers, who has a hit in every game in this series. Is very new to this Double-A level. He made his Double-A debut about 2 weeks ago on August the 15th. A unique story in the game of baseball. Here's the pitch, and it's in the dirt. Hudgens picks it in the count 1-0. He's got a very similar story to kind of the opposite of the former Oriole in Michael Givens, as he was drafted out of Rice, a collegiate powerhouse, to be a pitcher. As there's a swing and a line shot base hit off a fastball into left, and Erie's in business. They got runners at first and second and nobody out in this second inning. After 3 years as a pitcher in pro ball, 17 through 19, The Tigers made the switch, and here he is now swinging the bat well at the Double-A level. Yeah, now Eric De La Rosa is going to bat for Erie, and this is a big spot early in the game. Already 2-0 Erie leading. 2 men on, nobody out, top of the second inning. As De La Rosa to the plate. Tall, lean, right-handed hitter. Let's see if the bunt is on. Here's the pitch. It's not. And a breaking ball's popped up. Foul ground near the Bowie dugout. Coming over is the catcher, Hudgens, near the seats. And he runs out of room. It lands in the third row of seats. And that's a tough break for the Bay Sox. You know, there are times in a game, Paul, where you need an out. And off the bat, that looked like one of those times you might have got one on a foul pop.
Yeah. And Chris Hutchins back there behind the plate gave it a ride, just ran out of a little room. But that's one where you wish where it gets up so high that it just has time to get blown back into the field.
From the stretch, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, he hit him with it. He hit him with it. He threw an off-speed pitch. And Rodriguez is going to have to find himself here. The bases are loaded. And there's nobody out for the 9-hole hitter in Proctor. And that right there shows you how important that out would have been. I mean, you'd have the 9-hole hitter batting with 2 on and 1 down. And now here he's got a chance to blow this game wide open early on this Saturday night.
Well, this is really uncharacteristic. The last couple of starts for him, and it's just a Grayson that we haven't seen.
Now here is Proctor. The infield comes all the way in. Proctor, a ball player that's played at every level in the Tiger system this year. The pitch, fastball. Boy, that's a strike, but it was called a ball. It looked like it was on the outside corner, but ruled to be ball 1. Yeah, that's a pitch Grayson needs, especially right now. The next delivery, and a lifted fly ball, but foul down the left field side. And the count evens 1-1. Proctor came in last night to play in left field when outfielder Danny Woodrow was injured on the bases early in the game. He's usually a catcher, but he played the most of the game in left, actually dropped the ball off the bat of Toby Welk late in the game. Pitch, swing and a foul to the top of the screen as a fastball from Rodriguez worked him away. And the count's 1-2. He's hitting 167, but that is in a very short period of time. Proctor only in his 15th game with Erie this year. Rodriguez doesn't just want the strikeout, he needs it here. He comes set. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him a big strike 3. That looked like a changeup. And it's his 3rd strikeout of the evening. And now Yariel Gonzalez will bat with the bases loaded and 1 down. And the infield will change their positioning as the third baseman Westberg stays in. But the middle of the infield moves back to double play depth. Grenier at short, Vavra at second. Our runner is off every base. 2-0 Erie leads. Here's the pitch. Change-up grounded weakly foul off to the right side. Strike 1.
Even if you get out of this inning just having allowed 1 run, you would take that when the base is loaded and nobody out. But to roll a double play here and get out of it scoreless would just be a cherry on top.
No doubt about that. Gonzalez, though, is another veteran hitter. He reached AAA in the Cardinals system in 2019 as a swing and a miss through a fastball. It's 0-2. He was released after the shutdown last year, signed by the Tigers this January. Played his first 6 games of the year in Erie, then went up to Toledo in AAA, and now his 3rd game back at the AA level. 0-2 the count. Grayson sets, he throws, swing at a chopper foul. Off to the right side, he went back to that changeup, it appeared. That is his current off-speed pitch of choice. Now Erie's 2 runs were in the 1st inning on a Drew Ward homer. He's the man that's on deck. They loaded the bases with nobody out. They're loaded right now with 1 down in the 2nd inning. The 0-2 pitch, and it's just off the outside. with a fastball, and the count now 1-2.
The MILB feed is back up and working for anybody listening to us and wanting to watch the game. You can go do that now. We're back.
We're back, baby. Count is 1-2. As Hudgens gives the sign, Rodriguez is set. He throws. Swing and a miss. He got him a big strike 3. He worked him with a fastball away, and Gonzalez could not get to it. And 2 down. And now he's going to face the guy that hit the homer, an opposite field home run with a long line drive homer to left. Drew Ward, his 12th of the year, his 3rd of this series. Ward, a longtime Harrisburg Senator, now in his first year in the Tigers system. Pitch inside, he nearly hit him with it. That looked like a slider as it dove down and in towards that back foot for the left-handed hitting Ward. And the count is 1-0. Navigado walked, he's at third. Myers singled, he's at second. De La Rosa hit by a pitch, is at first. With 2 down in the second inning. The 1-0, a change up off the outside. And that's ball 2. Now Ward's got some power. And now it's certainly a fastball count here. Now let's see if Grayson challenges him. He's thrown him a slider and a change early, as there's a fastball missing down low, ball 3. That was 98 on the stadium's radar gun. He's already walked 2 and hit 1, which is very unusual to see for Rodriguez. It's been an arduous start. The 3-0 to Ward. Swinging, he cuts through it. A fastball beneath the belt, and the count 3-1. It would have been a cold strike, but he went after that heater. And Rodriguez blew it right by him. The Bay Sox really playing to pull. Grenier's right up the middle at short. The 3-1 pitch. Fastball, strike 2. Ward was ready to throw the bat away and walk to first. It was in there near the inside corner and at the knees.
Wow.
Now a big pinch early in this game. All 3 on the base paths are going to be on the run with this pitch. They'll be moving. 3-2 with 2 down in the second. There they go. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He got him. He got him with a changeup. Erie had him loaded with nobody out. And Rodriguez strikes out 3 in a row. And we go to the bottom of the second inning. Still 2-0 Erie on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
From sprains to stitches, sore throats to stomach aches, and pulled muscles to poison ivy, care is around the corner at Patient First. Walk in to see a doctor from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day of the year. X-rays, lab tests, and prescription drugs are on site, and most major insurance plans are accepted. For routine illnesses and injuries, Patient First here for you. Patient First, the name fits.
Patient First, proud partner of the Bowie Bay Sox. Open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day.
Bay Sox Futures Club is the coolest club around, and it's free to join for kids ages 3 to 12. Each season of the Bay Sox Futures Club will feature members-only events, discount ticket offers, and fun for all. When your kids come out to the ballpark for their first game of the season, they can pick up their free gift at our Fan Assistance Center. Registering for the Bay Sox Future Club is free and easy. Just go to baysox.com/kids and fill out the online form. The Bay Sox Futures Club. Join today.
Injuries are part of the game, and not just in baseball, with any job. To reduce pain, doctors sometimes prescribe opioid medications. They're effective, but they can be addictive, and that's when intended solutions turn into problems. At Chesapeake Employers Insurance, our health services team provides swift, thorough, and appropriate treatment for your employees. And that includes strict monitoring of prescriptions for potentially addictive opioids. It can be a game saver. To learn more, connect with your agent or visit Chesapeake Employers at CEIWC.com.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Bay Sox Baseball.
Grayson Rodriguez saw Erie load the bases with nobody out, but he strikes out 3 straight batters to get out of the inning unscathed. And the Bay Sox now trail it just 2-0. Could have been a whole lot worse headed into the bottom of the second.
Yeah, you're right there, Paul. And Bowie did have, I didn't see exactly who it was, but I don't know if you noticed it, Paul. They had a reliever get up for a moment in the pen. But that reliever is sat down. I think Grayson's going to be the man of the third inning. Here's Kyle Stowers. And the pitch. And he takes a belt-high strike. 0-1. Worried about the high pitch count in that second that could lead to Rodriguez exiting the game. But it looks like he'll be the man of the third. That's good news. Here's the pitch. Inside with a little cutter. 1-1 the count here to Stowers. Stowers, then Dashbach, and then Watson for Bowie in this second inning. Erie leading 2-0. Rodriguez throws, and it sinks down low, ball 2. Well, once again, when I say Rodriguez throws, this is Jesus Rodriguez, a different Rodriguez on the hill for Erie tonight, the Venezuelan right-hander. The count 2-1. He delivers. And Stowers lays off a fastball up high, ball 3. You know, it's interesting. Stowers struggled mightily as a freshman at Stanford and had a spectacular career there following. And he struggled in Aberdeen in 2019 in his first pro year as well, as he swings and lifts a pop down the left field line, giving chase Lipsius into foul ground, and it gets out of play in the seats right behind the tarp. And the count, I believe, is now full at 3-2. His pro career, in a way, is mimicking his collegiate career because he had 216 in a short season with Aberdeen in 2019, and he's having just a fantastic year here in Bowie. Getting 280 with 13 homers and 35 driven in at Double-A. The pitch, swing and another high foul pop. This one well out of play left side, and we'll do it again at 3-2. Once again, Stowers is the Orioles organizational leader on the year with 20 homers. He hit 7 with Aberdeen before coming to Bowie. Rodriguez ready. He delivers. And it's, a cold strike 3. And Stowers not happy. Well, the catcher set up away, and then he reached further away, and they got the call. And that's it's a big call. Out number 1 is big in an inning, and I think Stowers vehemently thinks that pitch was off the outside. Usually if a catcher sets up away and then reaches about 3 inches further away, it's not called a strike. As here is Dashbach and the pitch, and he takes off the outside. A little cutting breaking ball, ball 1.
That was the same kind of pitch, just on the other side of the plate.
On deck, Zach Watson. Dashbach, one of the newcomers here for Bowie, the pitch. And he swings it. It's a high fly ball left field. Lester's going back. He's at the track, still going back, and he'll make the catch on the center of the warning track on a soaring fly ball off the bat of Dashbach. Wow, he got all of that. And there's 2 down, and now Zach Watson will come to the plate. The 5 in a row retired by Jesus Rodriguez to open this game. Watson 2 for 10 in this series, and not a surprise that one of the 2 was, that's right, a homer. So many homers for this right-handed hitter. Pitch, and he gets tied up on a fastball off the inside. Kind of a check swing, weak cut foul on the ground. It's 0-1. When Zach was in Aberdeen, 13% of his fly balls, Paul, went for homers. In Bowie, that number is 25%. It's nearly double. As a cutting breaking ball strike at the about thigh high on the outside, it's 0-2. You got to wonder if that's an aberration or if somehow he's just getting into so many more. I mean, when he hits into the air, it's going out. Pitch, breaking ball, cut and missed as it dips down and out of the zone. Strike 3. And Jesus Rodriguez has retired the first 6 Bowie hitters in the game. We head to the third. Erie leads this one 2-0 on the Bay Sox Baseball Network. At DCA Imaging Systems, we provide a tenured team of office technology professionals ready to be your trusted advisors. From document creation, output devices, scanning and workflow, to document security and storage, we understand people print, not printers. Give DCA Imaging a call at 301-577-1021 or find out more about how we can help you at dcaimaging.com. DCA Imaging Systems, office technology made easy.
All season long, fireworks will light up the sky at Prince George's Stadium. Come see the great post-game spectacle with fireworks from ZY Pyrotechnics. Fireworks shows will follow every Saturday night game starting in June and several Friday night games as well. So get a Bay Sox schedule and pick a special firework night to enjoy. Get tickets at 301-464-4865 or purchase right now at baysox.com.
On the Green Incorporated is your lawn care team providing professional, organic-based lawn care programs for residential and commercial lawns. Our lawn care programs provide ballpark quality results. Each service is custom tailored with guaranteed results for even the toughest lawns. Call today or visit www.onthegreeninc.com for a free lawn care analysis. Did you know On the Green also offers outdoor pest control services for mosquitoes, ants, ticks, and more? Safely and effectively control insects and enjoy the outdoors this summer with On the Green Incorporated. 2-0 Erie. We go to the third with the call. Here's Paul Fritschner.
Thank you very much, Adam. Grayson Rodriguez back to the mound here in this top of the third inning. The pitch in is up and outside. Ball one. That was his 48th pitch of the night. He has labored through the first 2 innings. He's allowed 2 runs. Here's the one. That's inside with a fastball. Ball 2. He allowed 2 runs in the first inning. They were off a home run. Drew Ward's solo, or rather 2-run homer in the first. Now the pitch, a swing and a miss, behind on a fastball at 98. But then it was a bases loaded, no out situation for Erie in the second inning. And they did not score. The 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss, dove underneath with the changeup there. That's what he went to get that strikeout in the second inning of Drew Ward. Josh Lester batting for the second time. He flew out to left field his first time up. Now the pitch, and he grounds it over to the right side. Vavra's there, eats him up, but he regains control, throws on to first, and that is out number 1. Rodriguez has now retired 4 in a row. Just needed a little adrenaline to settle into a groove, and Rodriguez with 3 straight strikeouts and the ground out to second. That brings up Kerry Carpenter. Bowie, on the other hand, does not have a base runner yet. Not only do they not have a base runner, they find themselves down 2-0 with Portland right now, leading 3-1 over there. Here's the pitch. It's outside. Ball 1 to Kerry Carpenter. Portland trying to snap a 6-game losing streak. How about that? Here's the 1-0 from Rodriguez. A swing and a miss behind on a fastball. That one coming in at 96 miles an hour. 1-1 the count with 1 down in the top of the third inning. Erie 2 and Bowie nothing. 1-1. Hit in the air, back behind the plate and out of play. Andre Lipsius bats next and Andrew Navigato. Emil Jimenez is the home plate umpire. Kelvis Velez is the third base umpire, and Steven Jashinsky is over at first base. The 1-2 pitch, and another changeup for a swing and a miss, a strikeout. That's number 6 for Grayson Rodriguez, and he has retired 5 batters in a row.
Third baseman, Andre Lipsius.
And now here's Andre Lipsius. After the early hiccup for Rodriguez, he is really settling down nicely. See a lot of scouts in attendance watching this game tonight. The first pitch in, and it's a check swing ground ball over to third from Lipsius. Barehand play at third by Westberg. The throw to first in time for the out. Westberg, a nice play over there at third base. Usually we see him at short, but tonight he's in there at third, and we're going to head to the bottom of the third. Bowie looking for their first base runner after this in a 2-0 game on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
Sky Shooter Displays by ZY Pyrotechnics will be lighting up the sky with top-of-the-line fireworks shows following Bay Sox games all season long. We will give you the best bang for your buck. Sky Shooter Displays include traditional shows, true pyro musicals, custom choreographed lays, and much more. The night sky is truly limitless, so don't be shy. Give ZY a try. Find out more by calling us at 570-328-1361 or visit us online, zypyrotechnics.com.
To keep up with all the Bay Sox fun this year, make sure to follow the team on social media. Follow at Bowie Bay Sox on Twitter and Instagram, and like the Bowie Bay Sox on Facebook to stay up to date on promotions, news, scores, and more. With all of the exciting prospects in Bowie in 2021, this will be a season you will not want to miss. Again, that's at Bowie Bay Sox on Twitter and Instagram, and like the Bowie Bay Sox on Facebook.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union, and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Your front seat to the rising tide of the Orioles prospects on their way to Baltimore. This is Bowie Bay Sox Baseball.
Grayson Rodriguez has really settled into a groove here as we head into the third inning, the bottom of the third inning. Rodriguez has retired 6 straight batters, but on the other side, Jesus Rodriguez has retired 6 straight batters of his own, and that's to start the game. Bowie yet to see a base runner reach. Johnny Reiser leads off in this bottom half of the third inning. Reiser drove in 2 runs last night with a single up the middle. Reiser waiting on the first pitch from Rodriguez. Here it comes, and it's a swing and a miss for strike 1. Rodriguez with 2 strikeouts in that second inning, his first 2 strikeouts of the night. That was his 25th pitch of the night. Big right-hander. Reiser with 9 home runs here with Bowie. 0-1 the count to the Bay Sox left fielder. The pitch. And Reiser out in front of 87 again. Maybe expecting a fastball there, and it's 0-2. Grenier next, then Hudgens before the lineup would turn over for Vavra. Bowie trailing in this game 2-0, being out hit 2-0. No balls, 2 strikes. Now here's the pitch in. And a swing and a miss. Strikes out on 3 pitches. Back-to-back strikeouts for Jesus Rodriguez. That's his 3rd of the night. 2 of them swinging, 1 of them looking. And Caden Grenier is the batter. Grenier struck out looking to end last night's game. It was a tough luck call for Caden Grenier. It was close, and it went the way of the SeaWolves, which means that Caden Grenier, with Kyle Stowers coming up to the plate next, representing the winning run in that bottom of the 9th inning. Grenier was retired. Grenier on the season hitting .242, looks at the first pitch for strike 1 on the outer edge of the play. No balls and a strike to count with 1 down. Again, 2-0 Erie, leading it off a 2-run homer in the top of the first inning from Drew Ward. The 0-1 pitch into Grenier as Rodriguez comes set. The pitch breaks up and in by Grenier's shoulders, and that's an even 1-1 count. Chris Hudgens bats next. A nice Saturday crowd here on a cool evening. Nothing crazy as far as the heat goes. Kind of broke up as the afternoon went along because it was a scorcher earlier. Not as crushing now at game time. The 1-1, and that's low and outside. 2 balls and a strike. This may have been the worst heat of the summer this week. At least this week and last week. Last week wasn't as bad as the week went along. The 2-1, and that's inside ball 3. But boy, Adam, this week, It was miserably hot for these guys out there. Baseball, of course, having to wear the pants. You could tell they were laboring.
And it's not just the game. You know, there are hours on the field for these ball players before the game in even hotter conditions.
Caden Grenier grounding it. This one to short, little weak, but foul. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. Yeah, you're out there for batting practice. Now, for batting practice, most of the time they can wear shorts and be fine. Just cut off shirts, but in weeks like this, you really got to manage it. You see out days like today when it's a little cooler and the whole team is out in the outfield shagging baseballs and enjoying conversation with one another. You would come out here at 2, 3 o'clock this week for batting practice, and there'd be one guy in right field, 2 guys in center, everybody trying to escape the heat.
And fortunately, tomorrow's looking like a beautiful day as well.
3 balls and 2 strikes to Grenier, the pitch, and a check swing and a pitch low and away. Started a little bit to go, but a pitch was off the plate outside, and Bowie has their first base runner of the night. So now Chris Hudgens comes up with 1 out. The Bay Sox trailing 2-0. Hudgens representing the tying run in this game. Bowie trailing 2-0. Nobody scored since the top of the first. It's the bottom of the third now. Nice to see Grenier work a walk in a long at-bat like that. That was the 6th pitch of the at-bat. On a full count, he takes a pitch low and away, kind of just like what he did last night. Now here's Chris Hudgens, and he swings over the top of the first pitch. Got a piece of it into Proctor's glove, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, threw him that hard slider, and Hudgens, he was out in front of it.
0-1 the count with 1 down in the bottom of the third inning. Jesus Rodriguez out of the stretch with Grenier off first. Here comes the 0-1, and Hudgens fouls it straight back. You can tell the timing, he's right on it, but he fouls it to the screen, and the count's 0-2. Gray Fenter out there on foul ball duty tonight. He started last night. He's in the rotation. 0-2 the count with 1 down. Bottom of the third. The pitch in, and it's low and away. A ball and 2 strikes. Now, Hudgens on the season is hitting 186, but that doesn't really tell the story of his season as a whole, right? I mean, his OPS is at 635. He has 7 homers on the year, several extra base hits, and you look, and he has a lot of power in that bat. When he does make contact, the 1-2, and it's off the end of the bat, foul up the first base line.
Yeah, you know, obviously, when you're hitting 186, you'd like to see more hits, but Hudgens is the kind of guy that can do some damage. And we saw it on Tuesday night. Bowie was down 5-0 in that game, and Hudgens had the biggest hit of the game for the Bay Sox, a bases loaded, bases clearing, 3 RBI double.
Chris Hudgens waiting in a 1-2 count with 1 down. Bottom of the third inning, the pitch, and Hudgens hits it in the air, high into the air, but into the seats left side, and foul.
Yeah, in that game, they were 1 out away from that being the game-winning hit. It gave Bowie a 7-5 lead. Erie scored 4 runs in the 9th inning to win it. Yeah, really, this series would feel a lot different if Bowie got that final out on Tuesday night.
Yep. We'd be even at 2 games apiece. Now, at the same time, you can say, how would things have shaken out the rest of the way? Coulda, shoulda, woulda. A ball and 2 strikes here to Hudgens. The pitch, and he slaps it foul right side.
But if you are even at 2 games apiece coming into this game tonight, you know, it wouldn't feel like a game that has so much importance on it. You know, these 2 games this weekend, you really don't want to go 1-5 in this series.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Time called. 1 away in the bottom of the third inning. Caden Grenier still off first base. Bowie looking for their first hit. A 1-2. And it's hit in the air, foul. That's the 7th pitch of the at-bat. Gets over into the concessions line along the first base side. Batting next will be Taron Vavra. Lefty leadoff hitter for Bowie. Back-to-back lefties at the top of the lineup. The 1-2, and it's just off the plate outside. Very close on that one from Jesus Rodriguez. With the count now even at 2 balls and 2 strikes after Hudgens fouled off 5 of the last 6 pitches. This will be pitch number 9 of the at-bat. The 2-2. And he swings and grounds it over to the left side from short. Navigato only has a play to first. It's low. It's picked out of the dirt. Ward keeps his foot on the bag, and that's the second out of the inning. Grenier does get up to second, but a nice play made by Navigato. Did not have a chance to try and trigger the double play. His only throw was to first. He had to make it on the run, and somehow Drew Ward, stretching out and to his right, was able to keep his right foot on the base for out number 2. Bowie still without a hit, but with a runner in scoring position and 2 down for the leadoff hitter, Terrin Vavra. Vavra hitting .254 this year, finally back with the Bay Sox after that nearly 2.5-month layoff. The pitch, and it's on the outside half of the play. Strike 1. He was gone with that lower back strain for a long time. Owen won the count to the left-handed leadoff hitter. The pitch, and it's inside. 1-1. Another fastball there from Jesus Rodriguez, who's up to 44 pitches on the evening. This will be number 45. One ball, 1 strike, and 2 down. Bowie looking for their first run of the night. It's in scoring position. The 1-1 lifted in the air, weakly hit, left center field. It's going to drop in front of Josh Lester and get under his glove. Grenier in to score. Vavra into second, standing. And a weakly hit pop-up that may have been able to be caught if Lester dives for it. If nothing else, a single. And Vavra finds himself at second.
And I think it's the right call. Boy, the Bay Sox catching a break there on that flare, but it's going to be a single and RBI, and then an error on the left fielder, Lester, to allow Vavra's second base on that play.
So Patrick Dorian will come up to the plate now with a chance to tie the game. But Caden Grenier running on contact with 2 outs in the inning. Motoring his way around third base. The pitch into Dorian, and he swings and chases it one low and away on the changeup. No balls and a strike. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Bowie now trailing by just a run with 2 down. Owen the count. Dorian grounded out to short his first time up. Infield slightly shifted to the right, as much as they can be. Here's the 0-1, and it's off the plate outside. A ball and a strike. The shift is banned in Double-A. The second half of the season, have to have 2 infielders on each side of the second base bag. And they also have to have their feet on the infield dirt. It can't be in shallow left field, shallow right field. The 1-1. That one's in the dirt behind the plate. 2 balls and a strike with a fastball. Patrick Dorian now hitting .257 on the year with his 17 home runs. Those are the most home runs on the Bay Sox. But again, Kyle Stowers, his 20 home runs in the organization is the best number. And we will see a mound visit now from Mark Johnson, the pitching coach in his 2nd season with the Erie SeaWolves.
You know, it's interesting because when you look at this pitcher, Jesus Rodriguez, he's given up a ton of hits. It's not, a terrible record against him as far as his batting average against, but the average hitter in this league is hitting around .240, and his batting average against in Double-A is .285. So he's a below average pitcher as far as allowing hits against, and he gets through the first time through the order without even allowing 1 hit. And the Bay City gave up to Vavra, frankly, was a little bloop. So I think The pitching coach here comes out and says, look, you're pitching great. You don't have to do anything different. So just settle down and keep doing what you're doing.
That ball off the bat of Vavra, there was a chance if Lester lays out for that one, it could have been caught. It would have been close. It's a 2-1 count to Dorian. Here's Rodriguez ready to throw, and it slipped it in the air, foul down the left field line. So the count's even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Saw Vavra taken off with contact. Andrew Navigato shaded up the middle. Ariel Gonzalez deep in that hole over at second base. The 2-2. Low and in, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Just barely missing with that one. Off the plate inside, and the count is full with 2 outs in the top half, or rather the bottom half of this 3rd inning. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Dorian waiting as Rodriguez comes set. The pitch, and it's swung on and grounded foul up the first base side. Several long at-bats in a row. You look back at this, Caden Grenier with a 6-pitch at-bat. Chris Hudgens in this inning with a 9-pitch at-bat. Taran Vavra only saw 3, but this is about to be pitch number 7.
You can get tired within an inning. Pitch count is always related in baseball to how much you've thrown in the game, but this has been a long inning for Jesus Rodriguez.
3-2 from the right-hander. The pitch, and it's lunged out and lined out to second base where Navigato, the shortstop, is behind the bag to make the catch. Bowie gets a run. They strand a runner in scoring position. 1 run on a hit with an error. They leave a man. And we'll be back for the 4th on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
Missed your ride? Don't worry. Commuter Crew has got you covered. If you miss your bus or carpool or van pool, you can take advantage of Commuter Crew's guaranteed ride home program for free. Visit our website at www.aacounty.org/commutercrew for more information, or sign up today at commuterconnections.org.
Hey, Bay Sox fans, individual game tickets for the 2021 season are available now by calling the Bay Sox ticket office at 301-464-4865 or purchasing online at baysox.com. The Bay Sox are taking pride in providing a safe atmosphere for fans, players, and coaches in 2021. So we can't wait to see you at Prince George's Stadium. Again, the number 301-464-4865 or get tickets online at baysox.com.
It takes time to get rich, flavorful coffee beans from the lush mountain regions of Colombia and Brazil to Royal Farms. But less than a minute to get yourself a delicious hot cup of the finest and freshest coffee in the world. Because Royal Farms' new Swiss-made coffee machines grind those rich, flavorful coffee beans and brew them one magnificent cup at a time. It's why Royal Farms makes the freshest and best coffee in the world. Real fresh, real fast. Royal Farms.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
Grayson Rodriguez starts off Andrew Navigato with a fastball that he fouls off to the third base side. Navigato walked his first time up but was left at third base. That was back in the 2nd inning, an inning in which Erie had the bases loaded, nobody out, and didn't score. The 0-1 lined over to third, and Westberg snags it, saving it from getting into the outfield. Potentially would have been extra bases, but Jordan Westberg reaches his glove out to his left and makes the catch for out number 1. Now 7 straight batters retired by Grayson Rodriguez. He's up to 6 strikeouts on the night with his 1 in the 3rd. And Dane Myers comes up to the plate with 1 out in this top of the 4th inning, a game that Erie leads 2-1. The first pitch in is breaking ball for strike 1. Again, one away in the top of the fourth. The 0-1 pitch. That's on the inner half of the plate. Strike two. Rodriguez really settling down in this one. The 0-2 pitch. Swinging another liner, but this time into left. Westberg unable to get there. That's a single. And that's the first hit for the Erie SeaWolves since guess who? Dane Myers, who recorded that single right there. Singled back in the second inning. He had retired 8 straight, or rather 7 straight leading up to it. But Eric De La Rosa now to the plate.
Yeah, he threw him 3 straight breaking balls, and the third one Myers was ready for.
De La Rosa was hit by a pitch his first time up. Now takes this one at 96, low and off the plate outside. Starts him off with a fastball. Proctor next. Then the lineup would go back to the top for Yariel Gonzalez. 1 ball, no strikes, and 1 away. The pitch from Rodriguez. Low and in. 2-0. So after some hard hit contact in the first 2 batters, see him falling behind 2-0 to the third batter of the inning.
He has missed consistently down low with his fastball in this game tonight.
2-0 the count. 1 down to the top of the fourth. The pitch, and it's a ground ball out to short. Grenier there. The flip to second for 1. Vavra to first. 2. A double play to end the inning. 6-4 to 3. And Bowie, trailing by just a run at 2-1, will come back to the plate in the bottom of the fourth with a chance to tie the game. After this, on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
Ladies and gentlemen. Bay Sox fans, watch the Orioles Stars of Tomorrow today with MILB.TV. With all home games and most away games streamed live, the only place to watch the Bay Sox on your phone or computer is MILB.TV. Subscribe today and watch up to 5,000 games from all teams across the minor league baseball live or on demand. Download the MILB First Pitch app from Google Play or Apple App Store to watch on the go. Use promo code BaySox at checkout to save $10 on the yearly subscription. Visit MILB.TV for details.
Are you seeing mice chew through your food in the pantry? What about ants just coming and going as they please in your house? Are you tired of getting bit by mosquitoes and ticks every time you go outside? Well, give Old Bay Pest Control a call, and we guarantee to remove any pest in your household. 1 pest is too many. Old Bay Pest Control, 443-603-5651. That's 443-603-5651.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Bay Sox Baseball.
Jordan Westberg leads off here in the bottom of the fourth inning, a game that Bowie trails just by a run, 2-1. Westberg, Stowers, and Dashbach in the inning, the power hitters for Bowie. But, you know, Adam, as Jordan Westberg steps in here, Jesus Rodriguez takes the mound for his fourth inning of work. First pitch to Westberg, and it's a swing and a ground ball out to short. Navigato there, but it bounces off his glove. An error by the shortstop on a routine ground ball. Westberg reaches on the error after grounding out to short his first time up. Westberg's average is just at 143, but, you know, You see some things on Twitter. You see people talking about it, the adjustment to the AA level. And you've seen other guys around this league do that. Rutschman struggled a little bit in the first 2 weeks. Kyle Stowers really struggled in the first 2 weeks. Look at where all those guys are now.
Well, yeah, he just hasn't played enough games. I mean, he's played in 9 games, so you really don't take the average.
The first pitch into Stowers is low and in.
You know, the word average means that you're supposed to be averaging many results together to come to a realistic look at how you are as a ball player. But when you played 9 games, it just didn't really count.
Here's the pitch, and this one is lined out into left center field for a base hit. Rounding second, but staying at second base is Jordan Westberg. And it's a single for Kyle Stowers. A hard hit baseball that he lines into left center field.
First hard hit baseball for the Bay Sox for a base hit tonight. Their only other hit was the flare by Vopper in the shallow left. So it shows you, you get in air, you give Bowie a free base runner, and all of a sudden they're now knocking on the door in a game that Erie could have blown open early. They had the bases loaded, nobody out, 2-0 leading. It's now 2-1, and here come the Bay Sox in the 4th.
Andrew Dashbach batting with 2 on and nobody out in the bottom of this 4th inning. Dashbach flew out to left field his first time up. Runner at second base is Westberg. At first base, it's Stowers. Here's the pitch, and it's low in the dirt, low and away. Ball 1.
Nice play by the catcher Proctor there to be able to scoop that one on a breaking ball in the dirt to keep the runners at second and third, or first and second. That's a big play. We've got a line of storms, unfortunately, Paul, that are coming our way.
Oh, no.
You can kind of feel the temperature drop here at Prince George's Stadium.
Well, let's hope for the best. Here's the pitch into Dashbach, and it's over the heart of the plate. Maybe toward the outside of the plate.
They're still
strike one.
Excuse me, they're still in Northern Virginia, but it is a line that is coming our way. So we'll have to see. Let's hope that we can get some more baseball in here. But it could be a game where you want to get the lead after 5 innings. I'll put it that way.
The 1-1. And it's low and off the plate outside. 2 balls and a strike. Dashbach really put a charge into a ball his first time up, but flew out in the middle of the warning track in left field. Watson waiting for his turn. Yeah, you're right. This is the bottom of the 4th now. The 2-1 pitch to Dashbach, and it's just outside. Ball 3. Bottom of the 4th now, of course, after 5 innings, it's an official game, and you'd love to go into that top of the 5th inning with a lead, just in case anything was to blow in this way.
Doesn't look like it would rain all that long, but it could rain pretty hard.
3 balls and a strike, the pitch. There's a called strike on a fastball, just grazing the outer half of the plate. And it counts 3-2.
I know that's a strike, but that's a good take. It was a really good pitcher's pitch. And even though it was a fastball, there's not really much you can do with that as a hitter.
3 balls, 2 strikes, and nobody out. Waiting on it is Rodriguez. Dashbach. Here's the pitch, and it's low. Ball 4. Went to the fastball. It had the plate, but it missed low. And that loads the bases for Zach Watson with nobody out.
Now let's see what the Bay Sox can do. Erie loaded the bases with nobody out in the 2nd inning, and then Grayson Rodriguez struck out the 9 1-2 hole hitters. So let's see if Bowie can take advantage. Erie's going to bring the infield all the way in as Watson comes to the plate.
Nobody out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Bowie's best chance so far tonight. The pitch in from Rodriguez. And it's hit in the air down the left field line, but that's twisting and it gets fouled down by the visiting bullpen. Watson was out in front of that one, off-speed pitch, and didn't sound like he made the most square contact off that bat. A lot of real estate in left center field. 0-1 the count to Watson. Reiser next, then Grenier. The 0-1, and it's hit in the air right side this time, but foul again. Back into the seats. It's 0-2. Good crowd on hand here tonight. Luau night at Prince George's Stadium. Hula dancers in between innings. Live music too. The 0-2 here to Watson. Swing and a miss. Strike three. For the second time tonight, Watson has struck out. That's the fourth strikeout for Jesus Rodriguez. Two of them have come at the hands of Zach Watson.
Man, that's the biggest by far of the night for him. Well, now the infield can back up and try to get a ground ball to turn two to end the inning here. But nevertheless, still a big opportunity for the Bay Sox, even with that first out.
Johnny Reiser singled in 2 runs last night. If he can repeat that here, the Bay Sox would take the lead. It's 2-1 Erie with 1 out in the 4th. Reiser is slightly open stance, struck out his last time up. The pitch up and away. The changeup, ball 1. And Rodriguez is not throwing a lot of first pitch fastballs. Going to that mid-80s changeup quite frequently. 1-0 the count. Rodriguez set at the chin. Here's the pitch. And he takes a fastball out on the inner half of the plate this time. The count's 1-1. Well, Caden Grenier is next. He was the first Bay Sox base runner. Then Chris Hudgens after that. The pitch, and it's grounded foul up the first base side. Skips into the Bowie bullpen. You're right, Adam. You hit the nail on the head. It is cooled down here in the last hour or so. Can we get 5 innings in? You'd like to hope so. A ball and 2 strikes. 1 away. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air deep to right field. Way back to the wall. And it's gone. A grand slam for Johnny Reiser. That's the Bay Sox first grand slam since May. And Bowie has a 5-2 lead. How about it, Johnny Reiser?
And it was a no doubt about it home run. I mean, off the bat, you knew it, and all of a sudden, talk about turning this game on its side. What a swing of the bat from Johnny Reiser.
Caden Grenier now to the plate. Here's the pitch to Grenier, and it's low and off the plate. Outside. What a swing from Johnny Reiser. Deep to right field. A blast for the Bay Sox. And Bowie now in front by 3 runs. May 14th, the last grand slam for Bowie, the 1-0 pitch, and it's grounded foul up the third base side. Adam, you and I were remarking at the end of the last inning about how talented of a defensive shortstop Caden Grenier is. Well, I looked in between innings. Grenier is the 2nd best shortstop in all of minor league baseball. Wow. Not just AA, all of minor league baseball by fielding percentage. He's 1 point behind, guess who? Erie's Ryan Kreidler. The 1-1 pitch missing low and outside, 2-1, but Kreidler with a 981 fielding percentage, Grenier at 980. He has made just 5 errors in 256 chances at shortstop. The pitch to Grenier fouled back, and it's 2-2.
You know, making the routine play in sports is taken for granted. And a lot of times in the minor leagues, you have players that make errors. We saw an error to lead off this inning. How big was that? In this inning, the error on the shortstop Navigato. But Grenier is just so steady. He makes every play look easy, and he's just been outstanding at short.
The 2-2, swing and a miss. He chased. 4 out, number 2. That's the 5th strikeout for Jesus Rodriguez. Johnny Reiser, a grand slam to surge Bowie in front in this game by 3 runs.
And there's activity now in the Erie bullpen. A right-hander Ruben Garcia is starting to get going down in the pen. What a turn of events in the game, huh? The Bay Sox able to maximize the inning.
Here's the first pitch into Chris Hutchins. That's called for a strike. So whereas Erie had their chances and didn't do anything with it, bases loaded and nobody out, they didn't score. Bowie hits a grand slam. The 0-1. Fouled back. He took a big cut. It's 0-2.
And that was the hanging breaking ball Hutchins had. He had a really good look at it, didn't he? That was a big swing for the right-handed hitting catcher.
No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch in. Swing and a foul tip into the glove of Proctor, and the inning is over. 3 strikeouts for the 3 outs in the inning, but Bowie gets their first grand slam since May. And we head into the 5th with the Bay Sox on top, 5-2 on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union, and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Enjoy Bay Sox baseball on your schedule and save over 30% off regular game day ticket prices with a Bay Sox 8-ticket Fielder's Choice package. These tickets are undated and can be used at your convenience throughout the season. Choose to use them all at once or spread them out over multiple games. It's your choice. You'll sit up close to all the on-field action in box seats and can choose weekend games, weekday games, or mix it up. Come to 8 games by yourself, 4 games with 2 people, or any combination you wish. Order your Bay Sox Fielder's Choice ticket package online at baysox.com or call the ticket office at 301-464-4865.
From bug bites to burns, fevers to flu, and bruises to broken bones, care is around the corner at Patient First. Walk in to see a doctor from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day of the year. X-rays, lab tests, and prescription drugs are on site, and most major insurance plans are accepted. For routine illnesses and injuries, Patient First is here for you. Patient First, the name fits.
Patient First, proud partner of the Bowie Bay Sox. Open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
Catcher, Chris Proctor.
Grayson Rodriguez back to the mound for the 5th inning, and back for the call, it's Adam Pohl.
And all of a sudden, the Bay Sox have a 5-2 lead. And Rodriguez will deal to the 9-hole hitting Chris Proctor, here to lead off this top of the 5th inning. How about Johnny Reiser? Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss and a fastball. Strike 1. Reiser, a grand slam with 1 down in the bottom of the 4th, and it turned this game right on its side. The pitch and a line to the screen off a fastball. Now they get 2. Oh, this is 9-1-2 here in the Erie order. And Rodriguez starting to find his way in this game after a tough start. He throws Swing and a miss. It's off the glove of Hudgens. Up the first base line and foul ground. He picks it up and he throws out Proctor, one retired. The 7th strikeout of the night for Grayson Rodriguez. And now here is Yariel Gonzalez. Well, I did want to talk about a dear friend of ours here with the Bowie Bay Sox. Outstanding local journalist who passed away overnight. Long time, providing long-time coverage of Bay Sox baseball. This is a swing and a miss, strike one to Gonzalez. The great Jeff Seidel, who has been in a battle with cancer over the last few years. And my goodness, we wish all the best to the Seidel family as a breaking ball is up high, ball one. In the early years of the Bay Sox in the 90s, the Washington Post and the Baltimore Sun would cover the minor league teams. And Jeff covered the Bay Sox often as there's a fastball, cut on a miss, strike two. He was here night in and night out in the early years of Prince George's Stadium. He wasn't here that often in the last decade, but he was on Bowie's biggest night. The pitch, swing and a miss and a fastball, strike three. He blew him away. 2 down in the 5th inning. And here's Drew Ward. Game 5, winner take all of the 2015 Eastern League Championship. Jeff wrote the article for the Baltimore Sun, and you can look it up. A spectacular lead and outstanding article and homage to Bowie's greatest moment as a changeup strike, and it's 0-1 to Ward. And our good friend Jeff was just the king of caring about others. He was always asking about how you were as a breaking ball strike, and it's 0-2. And it's one of the reasons he was such an outstanding journalist. He was an incredible listener. He asked great questions, and he was beloved by so many in Baltimore and, of course, here in Bowie. Our good friend Jeff Seidel, and swinging and missing for strike three, Drew Ward. What a finish potentially to the night for Grayson Rodriguez. He goes off speed and right over the top of it, Ward. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Grayson. On to the bottom of the 5th we go. 5-2 Bowie leads on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
This copyrighted broadcast is presented by the authority of the National Association of Professional Baseball Leagues for the private use of our audience. Any reproduction, rebroadcast, retransmission, or other dissemination or use of this broadcast, descriptions, or accounts of this game without the express written consent of the National Association of Professional Baseball Leagues is prohibited.
For more than 100 years, Chesapeake Employers Insurance has been helping Maryland businesses keep their workers safe. With competitive pricing and an AM Best A- financial strength rating, it's no surprise that Chesapeake Employers is Maryland's largest writer of workers' comp insurance.
At the end of every workday, someone's waiting for your safe return.
Connect with your agent or visit CEIWC.com.
Are you seeing mice chew through your food in the pantry? What about ants just coming and going as they please in your house? Are you tired of getting bit by mosquitoes and ticks every time you go outside? Well, give Old Bay Pest Control a call, and we guarantee to remove any pest in your household. One pest is too many. Old Bay Pest Control, 443-603-5651. That's 443-603-5651.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
Boy, this was a game, Paul, that the Bay Sox were down 2-0 through an inning. Grayson Rodriguez was facing a bases-loaded jam with nobody out in the second, and that may have been the turning point in this game. Grayson gets out of the jam, striking out 3 in a row, and now here we are sitting after a Johnny Reiser grand slam, and it's a 5-2 Bowie lead. And there's a new pitcher on the hill here for Erie as Ruben Garcia has entered after really an unusual outing for Jesus Rodriguez.
Yeah, he finishes having thrown 4 innings, and he allowed 5 runs, 4 of them earned on 3 hits with 2 walks and 6 strikeouts.
Ruben Garcia will deal to the top of the Bowie order. Vavra, Dorian, and Westberg. in this bottom of the fifth as Bowie tries to add on here. Wind begins to swirl a little bit.
Now warming for Bowie, 55, Custodio.
And we might see a new member of the Bay Sox come into the game. As there's a right-hander warming in the Bay Sox pen. Here's the pitch. Vavra swings and lines it the other way. A slashing base hit between short and third. His second hit of the night. Both to the opposite field. And he's on first pitch swinging to open the fifth inning. And here is Dorian. Well, there, speed really helps you because Lipsius, the third baseman, was playing in, even with the grass. And I don't know if he was playing back if it mattered, but Vavra just kind of slapped it by him.
That's what you need out of a leadoff hitter, right? The Bay Sox just getting as much as they can on little tiny hits like that. But Johnny Reiser certainly not a tiny hit the last time.
Yeah, no doubt about that. As Garcia will deal here to Dorian. Vavra takes his lead. Here's the pitch. And a fastball missing away. Badly, ball one. So Garcia on the year 2-2. The ERA a bit elevated at 5.40. This is 22nd double-A outing of the year as he looks back. Vavra with a sidearm heave. We've got a right-hander warming in the pen. Claudio Custodio, who would be making his Orioles organizational Double-A debut, albeit he has pitched in the Braves system at Double-A Mississippi prior. The pitch, and it misses away. A fastball, ball two. That's a great name, Claudio Custodio. I wonder if he's got an EO in his middle name. Claudio Rodriguez. Well, it wouldn't be Rodriguez, would it? You get what I'm trying to say. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. That may have been a bit low. Dorian fouled it, just grazed it into the mid of Proctor. And the count is 2-1. Those CCs warming in the Bay Sox pen. That probably means Grayson Rodriguez's night is over after 5 innings, and he's in line for the win. Bay Sox would like to add on here, though, as Garcia comes set. And now the 2-ball, 1-strike pitch. And it's a strike. They throw to first, and Vavra just gets back under the tag of Ward. Boy, Tarrant took a large secondary lead. Proctor made a very accurate throw. And the tag was slapped down, but Vavra just got under it. Count is 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here to Dorian. Once again on deck, Jordan Westberg. Here's the pitch. And it's down low, a fastball, missing, ball 3. Didn't miss by much, but it missed. But you like to have a big lead. This is really a new look Bay Sox bullpen, isn't it? Got a lot of names that have not been in Bowie very long. As the catcher Proctor calls time. You think about it, you look down at it. Tyler Birch, Ryan Conroy, Custodio, Gillespie, McSweeney. It's a lot of guys that are going to pitch some big innings for the Bay Sox here down the stretch that have been with Bowie for a few weeks at most. 3-2 the count. Let's see if the runner goes here. He's not. The pitch, swing and a miss. They got Dorian on a knee-high fastball. Strike 3. Well, Garcia gets a big first out. And here's Jordan Westberg.
Jordan Westberg.
Now, Westberg came into the day tied for the organizational lead in hits. He's 0 for 2. Did reach on an air, though. And scored on the riser home run, the grand slam in the 4th. Last night, Jordan had the night off, but Adley Rutschman had a 2-hit night for Norfolk, and he tied him at 100 hits. As here's the pitch. And Westberg takes a breaking ball down. And the count 1-0. Once again tonight, just the 10th game for Westberg here with Bowie. Got a rare night off last night, and tonight playing at third, and he's played mostly at short. He's had a very active night at third base. Had to make a bare hand play. Snared a hard line drive to his left. As here's the 1-0. Swinging a ground ball to second, could be two. Up with it is Gonzalez, flipping for one. They turn it, and just in time on a bang-bang play, a 4-6-3 double play to end the inning. The Bowie gets a leadoff single, but nothing more. We're moving to the 6th inning, and we're going to see the debut in Bowie for Claudio Custodio. Right after this, 5-2, the Bay Sox lead it on the Bay Sox Baseball Network. On the Green Incorporated is your lawn care team providing professional, organic base lawn care programs for residential and commercial lawns. Our lawn care programs provide ballpark quality results. Each service is custom tailored with guaranteed results for even the toughest lawns. Call today or visit www.onthegreeninc.com for a free lawn care analysis. Did you know On the Green also offers outdoor pest control services for mosquitoes, ants, ticks, and more? Safely and effectively control insects and enjoy the outdoors this summer with On the Green Incorporated.
The only thing more fun than attending a Bowie Bay Sox game is attending a Bowie Bay Sox game with a group. Discount group tickets, private suites, fully catered buffets, picnics, and more. Whether you have a group of family members, coworkers, friends, employees, clients, colleagues, or students, the Bay Sox have a number of group offerings tailored to fit all of your needs. For more information on the Bay Sox group offerings, go to baysox.com or call 301-464-4880 to speak with a Bay Sox group events manager.
At DCA Imaging Systems, we provide a tenured team of office technology professionals ready to be your trusted advisors. From document creation, output devices, scanning and workflow, to document security and storage, we understand people print, not printers. Give DCA Imaging a call at 301-577-1021 or find out more about how we can help you at dcaimaging.com. DCA Imaging Systems, office technology made easy.
Your home, the 2015 Eastern League champions. This is Bowie Bay Sox Baseball.
So we're going to see the Bay Sox debut of Claudio Custodio, who has pitched in AAA Norfolk all year, 30-year-old right-hander, who at AAA was 2-2 with a 3.69 ERA in 21 outings. When he throws one of the backstop. A fastball down and in, ball one to Josh Lester. That moved his legs. 5-2 Bowie leads in the 6th inning. Grayson Rodriguez out after 5 innings. Had a very tough start and bounced back beautifully tonight as a fastball's down low, ball 2. Rodriguez went 5 innings. He allows 3 hits, 2 runs. The 2 runs, though, came before he recorded an out in the game. The 2-0, swing and a miss at a pitch that may have been ball 3. It was above the belt on the inside part of the play, but I think it was too high, and Lester cut through it. Custodio misses inside, ball 3. The Orioles for Custodio, I believe, are his 4th organization. He's been with the Yankees. He's been with the Blue Jays. Here's the pitch. And it's inside, ball 4. I don't think he threw a pitch that would have been called a strike in that at bat. A leadoff walk, and now Kerry Carpenter to the plate. So he was signed originally with the Yankees. Then he pitched with Toronto in the minor leagues, and then in the Atlanta system. You know the weird thing, guys usually spend a lot of time at Double-A. This right-hander's barely pitched at all at Double-A. 2 appearances, or check that, 1 year at Double-A, the pitch, and it's a strike in the inside to get ahead of Kerry Carpenter. He went off speed, 0-1. He went 5-4 with a 2.61 ERA in 31 outings with Double-A Mississippi 2 years ago. But that's his lone stint at the Double-A level. The 0-1. Swinging a ball lifted, well hit to center. Ranging back, Watson still back at the track. At the wall now leaping up. And he dropped the ball. It's off his glove. Into second, Carpenter. Around to third is Lester. Watson slams his fist into his mitt. And the question is, did he save a home run but not catch the ball? He went up right near the top of the wall and couldn't bring it in. It's no doubt about it, a double. And Erie's in business against Custodio. Runners at second and third. Nobody is out. Corners will play in the middle of the infield back as Andre Lipsius will come to the plate. 5-2, Bowie leads, top of the sixth inning. And here's the pitch. Breaking ball stays up high, ball one. What do you think, Paul? You think that would get out? I think it may have just hit right off the top of the wall there had Watson not put his mitt on it.
Yeah, I don't know if that would have gotten out, but at least they didn't score a run.
As a fastball's down low.
Because Lester had to wait to see if that ball was going to be caught, so he wasn't running full speed. Otherwise, he would have scored with ease.
Off the bat, there was no doubt it might get out of here. But now Erie right after Rodriguez's exit. Runners at second and third, nobody's out. Here's the 2-0, and it's well upstairs. A chest-high fastball for ball three. So Custodio, who has pitched well at AAA this year, you know, you get called down to Double-A. You can't be that excited about that. And he is in his first appearance with Bowie, having an uneven outing right out of the gate. The 3-0 to Lipsius, and there's a strike of the knees with a mid-90s fastball, and the count's 3-1. And once again, you're in a spot up 3. If you give up a run, it's not the end of the world. You just don't want to give up that big inning against. The right-hander throws, and it's on the outside corner, a borderline pitch. Bowie may have caught a break there. Strike two. On deck, right-handed hitting shortstop, Andrew Navigato. Three and two the count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It was in the dirt. Hudgens blocks it. He'll have to throw to first, and he does so. Oh, that's a big out. That was ball four, no doubt about it. On a hard slider in the dirt, one retired. The runners stay at second and third, and here's Navigato. Right-handed hitter who lined out sharply his last time up to Westberg at third base. Once again, the Bay Sox, the middle of the infield's back. Westberg at third's a step or so in back of the bag as far as depth. A ground ball to second or short would bring home a run in this spot. As Custodio's ready at the belt, he delivers. Fastball just a bit high. It was a little bit above the belt, and the count 1-0 to Navigato. It's interesting, usually Latin prospects, and Custodio is a Dominican pitcher, they usually get their start in minor league baseball at a very young age. Not this right-hander. He throws, and it's too high, a fastball ball two. He pitched in the Gulf Coast League at the age of 24 years old. That's very unusual. And now 30 years old, he'll turn 31 in late October. 2-0 the count. Custodio took an extra moment there. Before coming set, he delivers. Swinging a chop ball left side, deep in the hole. It's through a base hit. One run is home. The trail runner in Carpenter will hold at third. And it's a 5-3 ball game. Bowie's lead is cut to 2. A ground ball base hit for an RBI for Navigato. And now Dane Myers, who's having an outstanding series and is 2 for 2 tonight, will bat with a run in. Runners are the corners and only one man down. And Custodio is wearing sunglasses at night, taking a moment to take a deep breath on the backside of the mound before going to work here. Once again, late in the 2019 season, Dane Myers changed from a pitcher to a hitter as he swings and misses at an off-speed pitch in. It was on the inside corner, it appeared. And the count is 0-1. Very quick ascension to Double-A for this right-handed hitter from Rice. Can Custodio coax a ground ball here? He delivers. Swing and a miss. I think he threw him a little cutting slider again down. His fastball's been in the mid-90s. That was at 90 miles an hour, so he's throwing that pitch very hard. It has subtle break to it. And they count 0-2 to Myers. The runner at first, Navigato's the one that represents the tying run here. 5-3 is Bowie's lead in the sixth. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. Oh, he blew him away with a heater. Well, he threw him that little cutting slider twice, and then he threw a fastball beneath the belt. I mean, he just pumped it in there, and Myers couldn't get to it. Working backwards, Paul, sometimes can be very effective.
Yeah, and that's a huge second out because with the force out there now between second and first, and the way you look at how this inning has gone down with the first two runners reaching, the extra base hit, and a run in. But we can get out of this, the tying run on base, that would be huge.
So here is Eric De La Rosa. Custodio delivers, and it's a change-up strike to get ahead. 0-1. You know, the Bay Sox, once again, yeah, you're in a spot there where if Myers hits a fly ball, it's a 5-4 game. At least a medium depth fly ball. Now you got a chance to really minimize the damage. The pitch. Fastball, they're going to throw to first. And diving back safely, Navigato. Hudgens didn't really hold it there for the home plate umpire in Emil Jimenez to look at. Looked like a borderline pitch to me that it was over the plate. It was about bell tie, but ruled the ball in the count 1-1 to De La Rosa. It was hit by a pitch and grounded into a double play tonight. Pitch. Swinging a ground ball right back to Custodio. He's got it. He'll underhand to first, and the inning's over. Boy, Dashbach had to reach up to bring in that underhand toss. But again, the Bay Sox minimizing the damage. And we now head to the bottom of the sixth. A run home, but it's 5-3 Bowie on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
This is how you get a premium cup of coffee. Better and faster than the drip, drip, drip method. And way better than a large urn of lukewarm coffee made who knows when. At Royal Farms, our new Swiss-made coffee machines grind fresh, premium beans on the spot and then brew them 1 cup at a time for the freshest, most flavorful cup of premium coffee you can buy. This is Royal Farms coffee. It's better because it's the freshest coffee in the world. Real fresh, real fast. Royal Farms.
Hey, Bay Sox fans, individual game tickets for the 2021 season are available now by calling the Bay Sox ticket office at 301-464-4865 or purchasing online at baysox.com. The Bay Sox are taking pride in providing a safe atmosphere for fans, players, and coaches in 2021. So we can't wait to see you at Prince George's Stadium. Again, the number 301-464-4865 or get tickets online at baysox.com.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Your front seat to the rising tide of the Orioles prospects on their way to Baltimore. This is Bowie Bay Sox Baseball.
Great to be with you here tonight from gorgeous Prince George's Stadium. 5-3 Bowie leads. And with the way that our outstanding grounds crew prepares this field, way in line when we say gorgeous Prince George's. It is a beautiful ballpark in Bowie. We're in town all next week too, folks. Come on out. Sunday, tomorrow afternoon. Baseball as well. Here's Kyle Stowers. And here's the pitch. And it's in there. Strike one on the outer half of the plate. 5-3, the Bay Sox lead it. They've got 5 runs on 4 hits in the game. Johnny Reiser, a grand slam to right, is telling the tale of this one. And Stowers had a big hit in that inning. He smoked a line drive to center. As Garcia letting that right arm dangle. And now comes Set. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a soft liner up the middle. Leaping Navigado. And he makes a wonderful catch. Oh my. Kind of a flared liner up the middle. Stowers may have broken his bat. And let's put it this way. Navigado's ladder had just enough steps on it.
You know it's a great catch when the home fans applaud.
That is a good point, isn't it? Wow. He was almost starting to descend when he made that grab. And Navigado, he's not a short guy. Well, they got him at 5'11". He looks taller to me. I guess he is for baseball terms. If you're under 6 feet, here's Dashback, I should say, and a fastball strike of the outside. 0-1. What a play. Andrew Dashbach, his father Mark went to Stanford. And Andrew, growing up in the San Francisco area, as there's a cutting breaking ball strike 2, Dashbach actually grew up going to Stanford baseball games, even at the young age of 4 and 5 years old. What must it have felt like for his father Mark to watch him play as a big bat in the middle of the Stanford order, as a fastball beats him, a swing and a miss, strike 3, Dashbach down for the second out of the inning. You know, you want to see your son be a big leaguer, I understand, but your alma mater, you went to games with your son growing up. I mean, it must have been unbelievable for the Dashbach family to watch Andrew be a Cardinal.
Man, no prouder moment than that.
As Zach Watson bats now. 2 outs, nobody on. 5-3 Bowie leads in the 6th. And what do we have? They want a new baseball. Well, it's preseason football time now. The home plate umpire walked all the way out to give a new baseball to Garcia. I think he was licking his hand atop the mound. You're not supposed to do that. So he threw the old baseball towards the Bay Sox dugout, and he did it like a long snapper would. Right through the legs. Yeah, good velocity with that long snap. Maybe he could get on a special teams unit in the years to come. As here's Zach Watson. Oh, up and in with a fastball, ball 1. If there is a unique role that nobody ever thinks about in professional sports, it's got to be the long snapper. The 1-0 pitch. And a foul high in the air, out of play right side. And the count is 1-1. Yeah, you know, I've been in the NFL for 12 years. Oh, really? What do you do? I'm the long snapper. What? What's that? The long what?
Everybody talks about how that would be the easiest position to break into professional sports with. But I feel like with so many people saying that, right?
It's a good point. There are only how many NFL teams? 32 long snappers. Here's the 1-1 to Zach Watson. And it's up high. 2 balls and a strike. And if you're going to be a long snapper, I mean, you got to be kind of big. I mean, you're not going to be in my range, 5'6" and long snapping, are you?
Not going to be in my range. 6'3", but built like a twig. I would get snapped in half.
Paul's got to eat 6 meals of pasta for about 3 years a day. Here's the pitch. Fastball up and away, ball 3. And then maybe his long snapping dreams will have a little bit of hope. Unless Ruben Garcia beats him onto an NFL roster. 3-1 here to Watson. 2 outs, nobody on. Last of the 6th. Watson struck out twice tonight. Here's the pitch. And he leads off a fastball up high, ball 4. He did check his swing, he did not go. And Zach Watson's on with 2 down. And here is the man that had the big swing of the bat tonight, Johnny Reiser and Pohl. And there was no doubt about it, was there? With the bases loaded and 1 down in the 4th inning.
Didn't get a distance on it, but what you can say is that it went a long way. It went deep into the Bowie night over the 2nd tier of advertising fencing. And the other thing too is when you walk back there and you see those advertisements, that 2nd range of fencing out there, it's not as close to the wall as it might seem. There's a good 15 to 20 foot gap between both walls, and he cleared both of them with ease.
That's a good point. His 10th of the year. Here's the pitch. And a fastball strike on the outer half. Count 0-1. It sounded so good.
Yeah, the pop of that bat carrying way deep. You knew it off the bat. No doubt it was fair. No doubt that it was long gone.
As the voice of the Norfolk Tides, Pete Michaud always says, it had a one-way ticket. Here's the pitch. Fastball on the outside corner. Strike 2. I love that home run call. He'll be calling it with Johnny Reiser pretty soon if he keeps swinging it like this. Runner at first is Watson. 0-2 the count. Garcia trying to get through a 2nd scoreless inning in relief here, keeping his SeaWolves in it. And he pops them into the catcher. Proctor with a fastball well off the outside. For ball 1. Reiser is hit .288 or better in 3 of the 4 months this year. How about that? Had a tough month of July. Hit .205 in July, but that's it. He's better than .300 here in August. The 1-2 coming. And he beat him with a fastball up and in. 95 on the stadium radar gun. A swing and a miss for strike 3. The inning's over. A 2-out walk, nothing more. And we head to the 7th, 5-3. Is Bowie's lead on the Bay Sox Baseball Network. When visiting this summer, the newly renovated Crown Plaza Annapolis is the place to stay. The Crown Plaza Annapolis has 196 guest rooms and 10,000 square feet of flexible meeting space. Make sure to dine in our Annapolis Bar and Grill, open daily for breakfast and dinner. Located conveniently across from the Westfield Annapolis Mall, the Crown Plaza Annapolis is within walking distance of more than 40 dining options and plenty of shopping as well. We offer complimentary parking that can accommodate oversized vehicles and buses, and have an indoor pool and jacuzzi with a 24-hour fitness center. Less than 5 miles from historic downtown Annapolis, the Crown Plaza Annapolis. Work, rest, and be restored.
Missed your ride? Don't worry, Commuter Crew has got you covered. If you miss your bus or carpool or van pool, you can take advantage of Commuter Crew's guaranteed ride-home program for free. Visit our website at www.aacounty.org/commutercrew for more information or sign up today at commuterconnections.org.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
Well, we go to the 7th inning, 5-3 Bowie leads. With the call, here's Pohl Fritschner.
Thank you very much, Adam. Chris Proctor leads off for the 2nd time tonight. He did the same thing back in the 5th inning. That was a 1-2-3 frame. Strikeouts 7, 8, and 9 for Grayson Rodriguez. The first pitch into Proctor is fouled straight back, and the count is 0-1. Proctor's been retired on strikes both times up to the plate tonight. both swinging strikeouts. He's 0 for 2. Interestingly enough, both times he has struck out, he has triggered 3 straight strikeouts, but this one is lined into left field, and it'll hang up into the glove of Johnny Reiser for out number 1. Custodio now has retired 3 straight, and 4 of the last 5 batters he's faced. Yariel Gonzalez to the plate. Gonzalez, the leadoff batter in this lineup tonight. He has struck out twice. The top of this order for the SeaWolves is 1 for 5 with 4 strikeouts, but the one hit was a big one. A Drew Ward 2-run homer. And now here's a ground ball up the middle. There's another hit. Yariel Gonzalez singles into center field. Zach Watson plays it back into the shortstop, the second baseman for Bowie, Taryn Vavra, and Katie Grenier. And there is 1 on with 1 out in the 7th inning. Drew Ward, as I was just mentioning, the SeaWolves first baseman with a 2-run homer in his first at-bat of the night. He's up to the plate now, a left-handed hitter. Homer to the opposite field. Here's the pitch, and he takes it inside from Custodio. 1 ball and no strikes. Bowie leading in the game 5-3. You take a look around the rest of the AA Northeast League scoreboard. Portland beating Reading 5-3, threatening to add on to that right now. In the bottom of the 7th, the pitch, and it's a ground ball out to short, but it gets through into center field. Hard turnaround second, but staying there is Gonzalez, and the tying run is aboard. Back-to-back singles from Drew Ward. That ball actually to the second base side of second base. I just thought that Kaden Grenier might have a shot to get there from short, but a little bit more pace on it than I originally thought off the bat. Gonzalez up to second base, Ward at first. Back-to-back singles, runner in scoring position. Also around the league, Akron with a commanding 6-1 lead over Somerset. Bowie could stretch their lead to a game and a half with a win here tonight, assuming that Somerset does not come back to win. The pitch in, and Lester takes the first pitch for a strike. Nobody warming for Bowie, nobody warming for Erie. 1 away in the top half of this 7th inning. Left-handed hitting left fielder for Erie at the plate. Back-to-back lefties at the dish right now. The 0-1. That's in the dirt. Ball 1. Lester, then Carpenter, then Lipsius in this frame. The middle of the order for the SeaWolves as Erie tries desperately to come back. They are out hitting Bowie 7-4, but Bowie has been more efficient on their 4 hits, scoring 5 runs. And it was because of the walk and the hit by pitch that loaded the bases for Johnny Reiser's grand slam. The 1-1, and he swings out in front of 85 miles an hour from Custodio. 1 ball and 2 strikes. There is now a right-hander warming in the bullpen for the Bowie Bay Sox. I can't tell, but it appears to be Tim Naughton. That is Naughton warming up down there in the bullpen. Should throw 1 pitch to see that motion of Naughton's with the black sleeves. The 1-2, and it's low and outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. It always kind of looks to me like Naughton is kind of shot putting the baseball. Very slow wind, and then all of a sudden everything fires to the plate real quick from right around his shoulder. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 1 away. Just about 2 hours into this game. In the top half of the 7th inning. Runner at second, Gonzalez. Runner at first, Ward. The 2-2 pitch. Swinging a foul to the screen right off the edge of the glove of Chris Hudgens.
And what a huge spot in this game here. Lester, an outstanding power hitter, and Erie, you know, they've had a lot of chances tonight, Paul, and the Bay Sox have been able to minimize the damage. And now you got another one shaping up here after Ward's kind of bounding baseball that, like you said, off the bat looked like it could be a double play ball. Ended up being a base hit.
2 balls, 2 strikes, the pitch, and it's grounded foul.
He's trying to get him with that slider. Yeah, Lester's hanging in there here.
The other thing for Erie, they have committed 2 errors tonight. Untimely errors as well. The one allowed a runner to reach. Jordan Westberg reached on an error. That eventually led to the grand slam for the Bay Sox. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Custodio comes set. The pitch. And it's a ground ball past the diving second baseman Vavra into shallow center field. Around third to score comes Gonzalez. Back to second goes Ward. Vavra gave a diving effort to that one, but it kicked off his glove. And guess what? Erie is within a run.
They've scored 6 runs or more in every game in this series. And they got to run in 2 men on, only 1 down.
Custodio's first appearance with the Bay Sox. He was moved to the Bowie roster last Tuesday, not 4 days ago Tuesday, but a week and 4 days ago. But he did not pitch. He was put on the temporarily inactive list. Activated this week. Here's Kerry Carpenter. The pitch is in the dirt. Ball 1, still just 1 out. And again, this is the same thing as what happened a few innings ago where Erie had runners on and didn't score. Can Bowie get out of this jam? Go-ahead run is on base. The 1-0 hit in the air, left side but foul. Dangerous pitch there to Carpenter, who has 12 home runs on the season. A .244 hitter. 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 away here in the top half of the 7th inning. Erie has scored a run each in the last 2 innings. The 1-1 grounded foul past first to run it to 1-2 in Custodio's favor. Lipsius bats next, then Navigato. The Bay Sox may turn to Tim Naughton here soon. Custodio almost up to 40 pitches. This will be 38 right here. Custodio comes set out of the stretch, and he steps off. Stepping out is Kerry Carpenter. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and 1 out. Drew Ward at second base, Josh Lester at first base for the SeaWolves. The pitch in, and it's hit in the air center field. This one will back up Watson, but he'll make the catch, tagging from second, but staying at second base is Drew Ward. Wow, the throw back in from Watson keeps Ward out at second base, and that's huge. A line out to center from Kerry Carpenter, and Andre Lipsius will come up. Now, Lipsius came up to the plate in the 9th inning in the same situation a few days ago, but Lipsius will not face Custodio. He'll face Tim Naughton. Buck Britton's going to go to the bullpen. Naughton will come on with 2 outs in the 7th. We'll be back after this break on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
From sprains to stitches, sore throats to stomach aches, and pulled muscles to poison ivy, care is around the corner at Patient First. Walk in to see a doctor from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day of the year. X-rays, lab tests, and prescription drugs are on site, and most major insurance plans are accepted. For routine illnesses and injuries, Patient First is here for you. Patient First, the name fits.
Patient First, proud partner of the Bowie Bay Sox, open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day.
Bay Sox Futures Club is the coolest club around, and it's free to join for kids ages 3 to 12. Each season of the Bay Sox Futures Club will feature members-only events, discount ticket offers, and fun for all. When your kids come out to the ballpark for their first game of the season, they can pick up their free gift at our Fan Assistance Center. Registering for the Bay Sox Future Club is free and easy. Just go to baysox.com/kids and fill out the online form. The Bay Sox Futures Club. Join today.
Injuries are part of the game, and not just in baseball, with any job. To reduce pain, doctors sometimes prescribe opioid medications. They're effective, but they can be addictive, and that's when intended solutions turn into problems. At Chesapeake Employers Insurance, our health services team provides swift, thorough, and appropriate treatment for your employees. And that includes strict monitoring of prescriptions for potentially addictive opioids. It can be a game saver. To learn more, connect with your agent or visit Chesapeake Employers at CEIWC.com.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
Well, here we go in the top of the 7th inning with 2 outs. Tim Naughton is out of the bullpen to try and shut things down in this frame in a very dangerous situation. He's on in relief of Claudio Custodio, who made his first appearance with the Bay Sox. And Custodio, we can't close his line yet, but he does exit with those 2 runners on base.
Yeah, gave up 5 hits in an inning and 2/3, so he got 5 outs. It was an uneven performance for Custodio, and a 5-2 game when he enters now 5-4. And this is huge for Naughton to come in a high leverage situation.
Andre Lipsius is the batter. Runner at second, Ward runner at first. Lester the pitch from Naughton, and it's a strike on the inner half of the plate. Went to the breaking ball on the first pitch. 0-1 the count with 2 down. And Tim Naughton looking to edge Bowie out of this jam. At first, Lester is not being held on. The 0-1, and it's grounded out to short. Here's Grenier. The throw to first in time. The second best defensive shortstop in baseball makes it look so easy. Coming in to make the play, the throw to first, and the inning is over. So we'll head to the bottom of the 7th. Bowie by a run, 5-4 on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
At DCA Imaging Systems, we provide a tenured team of office technology professionals ready to be your trusted advisors. From document creation, output devices, scanning and workflow, to document security and storage, we understand people print, not printers. Give DCA Imaging a call at 301-577-1021 or find out more about how we can help you at DCAimaging.com. DCA Imaging Systems, office technology made easy.
All season long, fireworks will light up the sky at Prince George's Stadium. Come see the great post-game spectacle with fireworks from ZY Pyrotechnics. Fireworks shows will follow every Saturday night game starting in June and several Friday night games as well. So get a Bay Sox schedule and pick a special firework night to enjoy. Get tickets at 301-464-4865 or purchase right now at baysox.com.
On the Green Incorporated is your lawn care team providing professional, organic-based lawn care programs for residential and commercial lawns. Our lawn care programs provide ballpark quality results. Each service is custom tailored with guaranteed results for even the toughest lawns. Call today or visit www.onthegreeninc.com for a free lawn care analysis. Did you know On the Green also offers outdoor pest control services for mosquitoes, ants, ticks, and more? Safely and effectively control insects and enjoy the outdoors this summer with On the Green Incorporated.
Back here in the bottom of the 7th inning, Caden Grenier to the plate, and he takes the first pitch off the plate outside. It was Grenier's play that ended that top half of the 7th inning in which Erie scored another run but left a tying run in scoring position. The 1-0, and Grenier takes that one on the outer half of the plate, strike 1. It is a 5-4 game that Bowie leads by just a run. Grenier with a walk and a run scored in the 3rd. He struck out in the 4th. That was after Reiser's grand slam. Here's the 1-1. That's in the dirt, ball 2. Looking around the rest of the league, Portland has opened it up. It's 8-3 Sea Dogs over the Reading Fightin' Phils. And Akron pulled away from Somerset. It's 6-1 up at TD Bank Ballpark in Somerset, New Jersey. The 2-1 pitch to Grenier inside, and it counts 3-1. So pending a Bowie win here, the Bay Sox can stretch their lead to a game and a half in the standings. But really what's going to matter is this coming week against Somerset, although Hurricane Ida might throw a wrench in those plans in the middle of the week. Tuesday, Wednesday looking real dicey. There's the 3-1 pitch into Grenier, And he takes it up and in, ball 4. That's a walk from Ruben Garcia. That's Garcia's second walk of the night.
Yeah, say it ain't so. You don't want to have such a big series turn into a doubleheader festival. But I mean, it could be the way. I mean, you know, if you play it out that way, you lose the first 2 games of the series. You're going to have to play 6 games in 4 days.
Yep. And then, of course, you have the doubleheader the next week. You go up to Harrisburg. If Bowie plays a doubleheader this coming week, which, frankly, I'm not sure how they'll avoid playing a doubleheader with the path of rain coming up as Garcia takes a look to first Grenier back in time. But that would mean that Bowie would play a doubleheader in each of the last 3 weeks of the year.
I think doubleheaders actually favor this Bay Sox team. 7-inning games.
Chris Hudgens, the batter. Here's the pitch, and it's upstairs. Ball 1. You don't have to go to the bullpen as much. Keep that starter in and try and ride the starter as long as you can.
I mean, you can pull it the other way, though, because the Bay Sox have, over time, done very well against opponents' bullpens as well. So you can really play that either way.
1 ball, no strikes, the pitch. And there's a called strike. Outer half of the plate again. Bowie in doubleheaders this year is 9-3.
That's a great record.
They have swept a doubleheader. They have not been swept in a doubleheader. Looking at a lot of rain coming Tuesday and Wednesday. But who knows, especially around here. The 1-1. And that's on the outside half of the plate, strike 2.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, obviously you're so many days away from that, so you just never know what's going to happen with a big storm of that nature. But we'll have to play it out, but there's no doubt that is a possibility.
1 ball and 2 strikes to Chris Hudgens, who's 0 for 2 with a ground out to short and a strikeout. Here's the pitch off the plate outside. Went back to the breaking ball. Adam, Ruben Garcia is a character.
Yeah, he just walked about a third of the way to first base after that pitch. I thought it was well away. I don't know if he thought it should have been strike 3.
He is an animated character on the mound. A lot of moving parts. The 2-2 from him. The pitch. Called strike 3, inner half of the plate. Wow, what a pitch. Chris Hudgens is retired, and Garcia goes stomping around the mound.
And no doubt about it there. I think Hudgens thought it was a breaking ball, and it was a fastball, and he froze him right above the knees on the inner half of the plate.
4th strikeout for Garcia, his first looking strikeout. They've all been swinging to this point.
Boy, Bowie could really use another runner or 2 in this game. I'm not saying the game's not going to finish 5-4, but it wouldn't be a surprise if there's another run or 2 left to be scored by one team or the other here tonight.
Here's Terran Vavra. The pitch, a swing and a miss. Strike 1. Yeah, certainly a big night for the Bay Sox to try and win a baseball game. But it's going to be next week. It's really Bowie and Somerset battling it out for the 2nd playoff spot. Oh, and look back to first, and the ball gets away from Drew Ward. Up the right field line, up to second goes the runner, Caden Grenier. And Bowie has a runner in scoring position as Ruben Garcia so concerned about Caden Grenier, who does lead the team with 11 stolen bases, throws behind the first baseman Ward.
Second baseman did a good job there, Gonzalez, to run out to get to that baseball to keep Grenier to just second, but that's a 3rd Erie error tonight. They've allowed 1 unearned run, but of course the Bay Sox are winning by 1, so that's a big part of this game. And we'll see if Bowie can bring Grenier around now in scoring position.
Terran Vavra in an 0-1 count, who is 2 for 3. He waits. Long look back to second. Now the pitch. And it's low and inside, ball one.
This is the third inning of work for Garcia, and he is a pitcher with a 5+ ERA. That means he usually gives up a run every 2 innings. So it's big for Bowie to be able to try to dent this right-hander because, you know, his ability to have a chunk of scoreless innings has allowed his team to get within one.
He's due, as they say. Waiting, and time is taken. He sure takes a long time in between pitches.
Well, he was going to stand there for as long as it took, huh? I mean, he was just staring. Hey, he looked like a statue.
One of the more animated pitchers that we have seen this year. We should have seen him in between the last innings after he struck out Johnny Reiser to end the frame.
One of our press box workers said after the game a few nights ago that he pitched in, was that Mark the Bird Fidrich, who was known in the late 70s for his antics on the hill.
The 1-1 here to Terrin Vavra. And it's a little up, 2-1.
The Bird was really a phenom in baseball. I believe it was in the 1976 season, and guess who he pitched for? The Detroit Tigers. He had arm injuries and didn't really do much after his spectacular rookie season.
2 balls, 1 strike, and 1 out to Vavra. Waiting the pitch just outside with a 95-mile-an-hour fastball, ball 3.
And Vavra is a player that walked 3 times last night. You talk about guys that just get on base, right? And he's already been aboard twice today, and here he is, 3-1 the count. He is outstanding at setting the table. He's at a .421 on base percentage since he started his rehab back from his back injury.
Joe Navalon warming for the Erie SeaWolves. Time taken again by Vavra.
Like sand through an hourglass. I can't remember what, it was the start of a show on CBS, one of those daytime soap operas. That's what we're seeing here.
3-1, fouled back, 3-2. Went back to the fastball. Navalon in the bullpen, warming for whenever Garcia is done. I would love to see the Fitbit on Garcia.
He's walking all the way back behind the hill. He's retucking in his pants. He just took off his hat. Now he reached down, grabbed the little dirt, licked his fingers back on top, ready for a deep breath. My goodness.
Makes me nervous just looking at him. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. He comes set. Looks to second. Waits. Now the pitch home. And he lost him. A pitch to the backstop. That allows Grenier third base. Vavra up to first on the walk. And runners are on the corners in the bottom of the 7th in a game that Bowie leads 5-4.
And let's be honest, the walk's not good for Erie, but the wild pitch is even worse because you're really in a part of the game right now, Paul, where 1 run means everything, right? The ability to get an insurance run is pivotal here for Bowie. And now you got a runner at third with 1 down. And the Ruben Garcia show is coming to an end.
So Garcia is out of the game. And we'll be back after this break for the new pitcher on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
Sky Shooter displays by ZY Pyrotechnics will be lighting up the sky with top-of-the-line fireworks shows following Bay Sox games all season long. We will give you the best bang for your buck. Sky Shooter displays include traditional shows, true pyro musicals, custom choreographed plays, and much more. The night sky is truly limitless, so don't be shy. Give ZY a try. Find out more by calling us at 570-328-1361 or visit us online, zypyrotechnics.com.
To keep up with all the Bay Sox fun this year, make sure to follow the team on social media. Follow at Bowie Bay Sox on Twitter and Instagram, and like the Bowie Bay Sox on Facebook to stay up to date on promotions, news, scores, and more. With all of the exciting prospects in Bowie in 2021, this will be a season you will not want to miss. Again, That's at Bowie Bay Sox on Twitter and Instagram, and like the Bowie Bay Sox on Facebook.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union, and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Your front seat to the rising tide of the Orioles prospects on their way to Baltimore. This is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
We're back here in the bottom of the 7th inning, and Ruben Garcia has exited. Joe Navalon is into the game, and Adam, this is a massive spot in this game with the Bay Sox leading by 1 run and runners on the corners.
Yes, I mean, a big spot, and Patrick Dorian at the plate. Infield's at double play depth. Bowie's been able to cash in tonight. Let's see what they can do here.
Patrick Dorian 0 for 3, and the first pitch from Navalon is a called strike. Navalon on the season a 2.92 ERA. Patrick Dorian facing the right-hander. Runners on the corners. At third, it's Grenier. At first, it's Vavra. The pitch, and it's off the plate outside with a fastball, 1-1. Bowie up by just a run. It's been back and forth, but Bowie has never trailed. Erie has been so close so many times, but they just can't put the SeaWolves away. Could they do it here? Maybe one swing from Dorian. The 1-1. That one drops into the zone at 82 for strike 2.
Yeah, it was that backdoor breaking ball, wasn't it? It was off the plate to start, and it cut over the outside corner, and Dorian looked upset afterwards. I don't think it was with the call. I just think it was that it was such an outstanding pitch there by Navalon.
1 ball, 2 strikes, and 1 out. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. He got him. A pitch up, a fastball that beat Dorian. It took a 3/4 swing at that one. That's the second strikeout for Dorian.
Yeah, it just hasn't been Patrick's night because he's usually so good at handling the strike zone, and that was a head-high fastball, and he swings at it.
And Jordan Westberg, who grounded into a double play his last time up, has grounded to short twice tonight. 3 ground balls on the infield, but in the 4th inning, it was an error by Navigato that allowed him to reach. Now the pitch, and it's on the inner half of the plate. Breaking ball for strike 1. Navalon, right-hander for the SeaWolves here. This is his 29th appearance of the season, a 2-3 record. The 0-1, swing and a miss. He fouled that one into the glove of Proctor. Navalon has spent his entire 2021 campaign with this SeaWolves team of 49 1/3 innings. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch. There goes the runner down to second. The throw is not in time. The pitch was inside. And a stolen base for Taran Vavra takes the force out at second away. Puts 2 runners in scoring position.
And Erie frustrated by that call. Gonzalez picked the skidding throw, and he thought he had the tag on Vavra in time. That was a very risky play to try to steal second in that spot, and the Bay Sox may have caught a break.
Jordan Westberg at the dish, and a 1-2 count. The pitch, a check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And the inning is over. The first base umpire, Steven Jashinsky, rings him up. Bowie leaves 2 in scoring position. And we head to the 8th in a game that Bowie leads 5-4 on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
Missed your ride? Don't worry. Commuter Crew has got you covered. If you miss your bus or carpool or van pool, you can take advantage of Commuter Crew's guaranteed ride home program for free. Visit our website at www.aacounty.org/commutercrew for more information, or sign up today at commuterconnections.org.
Hey, Bay Sox fans, individual game tickets for the 2021 season are available now by calling the Bay Sox ticket office at 301-464-4865 or purchasing online at baysox.com. The Bay Sox are taking pride in providing a safe atmosphere for fans, players, and coaches in 2021. So we can't wait to see you at Prince George's Stadium. Again, the number 301-464-4865 or get tickets online at baysox.com.
It takes time to get rich, flavorful coffee beans from the lush mountain regions of Colombia and Brazil to Royal Farms. But less than a minute to get yourself a delicious hot cup of the finest and freshest coffee in the world. Because Royal Farms' new Swiss-made coffee machines grind those rich, flavorful coffee beans and brew them one magnificent cup at a time. It's why Royal Farms makes the freshest and best coffee in the world. Real fresh, real fast. Royal Farms.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
Back here for the 8th inning, and Adam, as you take over the play-by-play, you got to take us through some stressful last 2 innings with the Bay Sox leading 5-4.
Bay Sox fans, you don't need your whole seat, you just need the edge. Here's Andrew Navigato. Top of the 8th inning, 5-4. The Bay Sox lead it. Naughton delivers. Fastball line to the screen foul. And they count 0-1. And Pohl Naughton came in a high leverage spot with a tying run at second and 2 down. And he got a ground ball to end the inning.
Yeah, it was huge. And from Naughton, who's trying to build that confidence back up after his start to the year, he's pitched very, very well in the second half of the season.
The 0-1 pitch from the Bowie right-hander. Fastball hit in the air right field, coming in on it, Stowers. On the run, he'll get there to make the catch. On the trot, one retired. Yeah, you know, Tim Naughton, you look at his numbers, and it looks like a pitcher that's having a really tough year. But when you break it down more systematically, you realize that he's not the pitcher that his numbers show season long. A 5.86 ERA for Naughton, who had an ERA of 15.75 in the month of June. Here's the pitch, and it's just inside a fastball, ball one to the hot-hitting Dane Myers. Naughton was 2-0 with a 1.93 ERA in 9 outings in July, and he's allowed 3 runs in 8 1/3 innings in August. 1-0 pitch and a breaking ball down, ball 2. In August, he's had 7 appearances, and he has not allowed a run in 5 of them. Bowie needs him to have tonight be another one of those appearances. 5-4, the Bay Sox lead it here in the 8th inning. Here's the 2-0 to Myers, and he misses away a fastball, ball 3. And it really hasn't been getting hit hard throughout the year that has hurt Naughton. He's allowed 34 hits in 35 1/3 innings. That's pretty good. But he has walked 35 batters. Here's the pitch. And there's a strike as Naughton took a little bit off that fastball and he put it right over the plate. It's now 3-1. Now, when you're walking a batter an inning, it's just hard to be a successful pitcher. The count is 3-1. The Bowie right-hander delivers, and he lost him a fastball down low, ball 4. So that's a 1-out walk to Myers. And now Eric De La Rosa will bat here in this 8th. No activity right now on the Bay Sox pad. You do have to wonder if Naughton gets through a scoreless 8th, who would be the guy to pitch the 9th for the Bay Sox?
Almengo.
You'd think. He didn't go last night, did he?
Nope. 2 nights ago, he threw an inning.
Now he should be ready to go. Did we predict something or what? Here's the pitch to De La Rosa, and there's a cold strike. That was right down the middle with a fastball. Guess who just got up, put on a necklace, and is ready to start throwing in the Bowie pen? Domingo Or Dionis, I should say, Almengo. I put his two names together. If he was a one-word hashtag, that's what it would be. Swinging a lighter to right center, dipping down a base hit. Over to cut it off, Stowers. Going first to third, jogging in safely is Myers. And here they come again. The SeaWolves have runners to the corners and only one down. And Bowie just can't have an easy inning, can they? Oh, now the SeaWolves, and that's why the walk just kills you. You're going to give up a hit here and there, but that walk puts you in a spot where you can't really afford to give up that hit. And now the 9-hole hitting catcher, Proctor, to the plate. And the Bay Sox are desperate for a ground ball to try to turn to and preserve their one-run lead.
3,759.
3,759. Our crowd in Bowie tonight. As Proctor stands it, here's the pitch off the outside. A fastball, ball one. Well, Erie's bullpen has thrown 3 scoreless innings tonight. Bowie's bullpen is in their 3rd inning of work, and they've allowed 2 runs already. And they're in trouble here. They count 1-0. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball lifted in the air to right field. Stowers will come in on it. He'll make the catch. Tagging Myers. A throw to the plate. Not in time. Erie has tied the ball game in the 8th inning. We're knotted at 5. They've scored a run in 3 consecutive innings to pull even with Bowie. And now the inability to get the runner home from third with 1 out in the bottom of the 7 looks even bigger, doesn't it?
Yeah, with the 2 runners in scoring position in that 7th inning for Bowie, and they cannot score. And now with 2 outs here in this 8th inning, we're all tied, and that's a run now in the last 3 innings.
Now that throw came to the plate, but the runner at first stayed there. Here's the pitch. Fastball in the dirt. Beautiful pick to the backhand side by Hudgens. And they count 1-0. De La Rosa is at first base. Almingo's continuing to warm in the Bay Sox bullpen, the current Bowie closer, even though, unfortunately, there's not a game to close anymore right here. 1-0 pitch. Good fastball strike on the outside. And the count evens here 1-1. Once again, Erie has scored a run in the 6th, 7th, and 8th innings to come back from 5-2 down to tie it in this 8th. 1-1 to the veteran Gonzalez. Here's the pitch. And he's late, swinging and missing at a fastball for strike 2. Boy, the bottom of the Erie order has been really good in this series, and especially Dane Myers, who walked and scored the tying run. Naughton leans in for the sign. Count 1-2. And here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing at a lifted foul of a fastball out of play left side. Oh, a fan dropped that fly. Ouch. In and out of the mitt. You brought the glove. You're 2.5 hours in. Here comes the moment of glory. And you dropped it.
That's what I'm nervous about whenever one inevitably comes up here.
You'd actually try to catch it?
Of course. It's a once-in-a-lifetime kind of thing, right?
I am on all 4s on the ground. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on a breaking ball in the dirt. Oh, Hudgens throws to second for some reason. Now they throw to first. They get the out. Oh, my goodness. Hudgens had a major brain cramp. But something I've never seen before, it's 2-6-3 on the putout of Gonzalez, who was not running hard. Thank goodness. That was almost a disaster. We're going to go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Erie has tied it. We're in a 5-all ball game on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
Bay Sox fans, watch the Orioles Stars of Tomorrow today with MILB.TV. With all home games and most away games streamed live, the only place to watch the Bay Sox on your phone or computer is MILB.TV. Subscribe today and watch up to 5,000 games from all teams across the minor league baseball live or on demand. Download the MILB First Pitch app from Google Play or Apple App Store to watch on the go. Use promo code BASESOX at checkout to save $10 on the yearly subscription. Visit MILB.tv for details.
Are you seeing mice chew through your food in the pantry? What about ants just coming and going as they please in your house? Are you tired of getting bit by mosquitoes and ticks every time you go outside? Well, give Old Bay Pest Control a call, and we guarantee to remove any pest in your household. One pest is too many. Old Bay Pest Control, 443-603-5651. That's 443-603-5651.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union, and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
Bottom of the 8th inning, tied at 5, and Kyle Stowers bats the pitch, and he takes a breaking ball. Ooh, it looked down and in, but called strike one to get ahead for this right-hander, Joe Navalon, who came in a high leverage spot and struck out 2 in a row upon entering in the 7th. He throws, and a backdoor breaking ball stays away, and a count 1-1. Navalon once again is 2-3 with a 2.92 ERA in 28 outings. Here's the pitch, and it's off the outside. A fastball, ball 2. Now Erie with a solo run in the 6th, 7th, and 8th innings to come back in this one. Erie's won 3 of the first 4 in this series. Pitch well up and away, ball 3. But Pohl, what happened in the game that Bowie won? Erie came back in a game the Bay Sox had led throughout, and then in a tie game in the 8th, what occurred?
Kyle Stowers unloaded on a baseball.
That's right, he hit a homer. Wouldn't that be nice? 3-1 coming. Down and away, ball 4. We'll take that. We can't be too greedy, can we? A 5-pitch walk. Very patient with Stowers there. Frankly, they pitched to him like they wanted no piece of him. And now Andrew Dashbach will bat with a leadoff runner aboard in this bottom of the 8th inning.
Can you blame them, though?
It's hard to walk the leadoff guy, though, in a tie game of the 8th. Now here is Dashbach. Ruben Garcia, 2 1/3 innings, 1 hit, no runs. Walking 3 and striking out 4 pitch. And Dashbach takes a strike. Good fastball on the outside corner. Andrew flew out to the wall his first time up. He's 0 for 2, but did walk and score on Johnny Reiser's grand slam to right in the 4th inning. Navalon throws. Breaking ball, popped him up. Right behind the back at second. Gonzalez in the shallow outfield grass to make the catch. And Stowers staying at first, of course. Dashbach is retired. There's 1 down, and here's Zach Watson.
Zach Watson. I mean, it's funny how often you and I talk about the power in these bats because the home run numbers from all these guys. Zach Watson, the tear that he won on about a week and a half ago.
The pitch and a breaking ball strike to get ahead, 0-1.
But it just feels like all the way up and down the lineup, you don't have a hitter here that lacks power anywhere, even in the leadoff spot, Vavra.
Double-digit home run hitters throughout. The pitch. And a ground ball torn short. Navigato's got it flipping for 1. They turn it over, and it's an inning-ending double play. 6-4-3. And we're going to go to the top of the 9th inning here at Prince George's Stadium in a 5-5 ball game on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union, and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Enjoy Bay Sox baseball on your schedule and save over 30% off regular game day ticket prices with a Bay Sox 8-ticket Fielder's Choice package. These tickets are undated and can be used at your convenience throughout the season. Choose to use them all at once or spread them out over multiple games. It's your choice. You'll sit up close to all the on-field action in box seats and can choose weekend games, weekday games, or mix it up. Come to 8 games by yourself, 4 games with 2 people, or any combination you wish. Order your Bay Sox Fielder's Choice ticket package online at baysox.com or call the ticket office at 301-464-4865.
From bug bites to burns, fevers to flu, and bruises to broken bones, care is around the corner at Patient First. Walk in to see a doctor from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day of the year. X-rays, lab tests, and prescription drugs are on site, and most major insurance plans are accepted. For routine illnesses and injuries, Patient First is here for you. Patient First, the name fits.
Patient First, proud partner of the Bowie Bay Sox. Open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
So the Bay Sox will go to the bullpen now, and they're going to bring in the right-hander in Dionis Almingo. Once again, Erie has slowly but surely came back to tie this ball game. And now Almingo will face 3 left-handed hitters, and all with power. Ward, Lester, and Carpenter, the veteran trio here in the heart of the Erie order 2, 3, and 4. In this 5-5 ball game in the 9th inning. Bay Sox led this game 5-2 when Grayson Rodriguez departed through 5 innings. Almingo's ready. Here's the pitch to Ward. Swinging a ball line towards center. To his left on the run, Watson. He gets there to make a head-high catch. 1 pitch, 1 down in this 9th inning. And now Josh Lester to the plate.
Left fielder, Josh
No,
Lester.
Almingo's got 6 wins out of the bullpen for Bowie this year in 30 games, 6-2 with a 3.50 ERA. And he's another pitcher. We talked about it with Naughton that it just feels like he's improved as this year has gone along. As here's the pitch to Lester. Fastball lifted, foul out of play. And the count 0-1.
Yeah, the closer for much of the middle part of the year was Felix Bautista, but Bautista and Almingo rotated off. If there were 2 saves in a row, one would throw one night, one would throw the other night, but Almingo has hung around, and he has a team best 9 saves right now.
Ball 1 strike pitch. Fastball lifted, foul out of play left side. Count is 0-2.
He's kind of a similar pitcher to Bautista, where you have that power fastball, really sharp slider, that breaking ball, and kind of the same type of pitcher, just Bautista with a few more inches and a few more pounds on him.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Almingo's a power pitcher, though. He delivers. Fastball hit well, left center field. Angling back riser towards the alley. It's deep, and it's out of here, a home run. Lester has stunned the Bay Sox with his 24th home run of the year. He's broke the 5-all tie, and Erie's on top 6-5. What a deflating night at Prince George's Stadium for Bowie. They've just seen this game completely slip away.
What do you know, Adam? The 5th straight game against Erie that the SeaWolves have scored 6 runs.
You're just not going to win in baseball if you're giving up 6 runs a night. I mean, that's not breaking news. As here's Kerry Carpenter, left-handed hitter, and the pitch. And he swings and lines one over first. Foul by a foot. Oh, nearly a double as that ball got into the corner. But it's strike 1. Though the bullpens got into the game at the same time tonight. Basically, I mean, Bowie, Grayson Rodriguez went 5 innings. Erie's starter went 4. Erie's bullpen has been a huge facet of this comeback effort because Bowie has not gotten a run against an Erie reliever. As there's an off-speed pitch strike on the outside, it's 0-2. And on the other side of things, Erie has gotten a run off of every Bay Sox reliever. Well, the Bowie bullpen's having a tough night at the office. 0-2 pitch, and there's a foul off another changeup. And it stays 0-2.
Well, leading into that pitch, you were talking about Almengo's power, that he was a power pitcher, and when a power pitcher runs into a power bat, that's the result.
Bay Sox will have Reiser, Grenier, and Hudgens 7 through 9 to bat. In the bottom of the 9th inning, nobody's warming in the Erie bullpen. 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball, tap foul right to the plate. And we'll do it again, 0-2. It is a second time in this series, though, that the Bay Sox had a multi-run lead entering the 7th inning and have blown it. Think about that.
A run each in each of the last 4 innings.
0-2 pitch. Beautiful changeup. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Carpenter was way out in front. The Bay Sox had a 7-5 lead into the 9th inning on Tuesday, and Erie got 4 in the top of the 9th to win it. And now here tonight, it was 5-2 in the 6th, but entering that 7th, the Bay Sox lead was 5-3. As here is Andre Lipsius. And the pitch. Breaking ball hit high in the air, down the left field line, but foul, angling towards that corner. And Bowie's not done for yet. Joe Navalon has worked an inning and 2/3. He'll get pressed into another inning of action in the 9th. And Reiser, who hit the grand slam earlier tonight, will lead it off. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball popped him up. Shallow center. Watson finds it. He's angling in and to his right. He'll make the catch. And the inning's over. But Josh Lester hits his 24th home run of the year. And the Bay Sox are trailing. We go to the bottom of the 9th. 6-5 Erie on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
This copyrighted broadcast is presented by the authority of the National Association of Professional Baseball Leagues for the private use of our audience. Any reproduction, rebroadcast, retransmission, or other dissemination or use of this broadcast, descriptions, or accounts of this game without the express written consent of the National Association of Professional Baseball Leagues is prohibited.
For more than 100 years, Chesapeake Employers Insurance has been helping Maryland businesses keep their workers safe. With competitive pricing and an AM Best A- financial strength rating, it's no surprise that Chesapeake Employers is Maryland's largest writer of workers' comp insurance.
At the end of every workday, someone's waiting for your safe return.
Connect with your agent or visit CEIWC.com.
Are you seeing mice chew through your food in the pantry? What about ants just coming and going as they please in your house? Are you tired of getting bit by mosquitoes and ticks every time you go outside? Well, give Old Bay Pest Control a call, and we guarantee to remove any pest in your household. One pest is too many. Old Bay Pest Control, 443-603-5651. That's 443-603-5651.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Bay Sox Baseball.
All right, let's see if Bowie can come back now. After they've led for the majority of this game, Erie on a solo Josh Lester homer leads 6-5, bottom of the 9th inning. Navalon has gotten 5 outs, facing 5 batters. He'll deal to Johnny Reiser. Grenier and Hudgens will follow as the right-hander winds and throws, and a breaking ball pop foul back our way, out of play. Strike one. 6 runs, 10 hits, 3 errors for Erie. 5 runs on 4 hits and no runs for the Bay Sox. As Reiser stands back in, here's the 0-1. Fastball popped him up, foul ground left side. Lipsy is over. Will he have a play? No. It's well out of play, about 10 rows deep. And the count is 0-2. Now Johnny turned the game on its side in the 4th inning, 2-1 Erie leading when he hit a grand slam. Line drive out of here to right field. His 10th home run of the year with Bowie. But the Bay Sox just need a base runner now, down 1 in the 9th inning. The 0-2, swing and a miss. They got him on a high fastball. Boy, Navalon's been huge tonight. Bowie led 5-4 when he entered in the 7th. The Bay Sox had runners at 2nd and 3rd. Or actually, they had runners at the corners and 1 down. And he struck out both Dorian and Westberg to get out of the jam, the inherited jam. As here's Caden Grenier. And the pitch. Fastball, off the inside, ball 1. That's a pitch where the catcher set up away, and he reaches across the plate in, and they didn't get the call. He throws, and there's a strike, as Grenier was taking all the way. A fastball right over the heart of the plate. Hudgens, actually, it's not Hudgens, it's Toby Welk on deck. The pitch, and a breaking ball strike, and it's 1-2. Started in, and it cut right over the plate. Now Grenier, a patient approach. Now he's got to be a hitter. 1-2 the count. As Navalon gets the side, the righty throws. Swing and a miss. He got him. He threw a fastball right over the plate, and he blew it by him. And what a start to the 9th inning for Navalon. 2 down. And now Toby Welk will try to provide a little magic as a pinch hitter. Welk's got some power here, Paul. There's no doubt about it.
Bowie is 1 for 11 this year as a team in pinch hit situations.
It's hard to sit on the bench and come in. The pitch. Fastball, cold, strike 1. Just beneath the belt on the outside corner.
The only pinch hit was Canelo's home run in Richmond.
The 0-1 coming. Breaking ball hit in the air towards center. In on it, De La Rosa makes the catch. And with it, the ball game is over. Oh, this one stings for Bowie. The Bay Sox led for the majority of it, but Erie's late rally against the SeaWolves, another win at Prince George's Stadium. They've won 4 of 5 to open the series. Our final today, Erie 6 and the Bay Sox 5. Boy, tomorrow's going to be a big series finale to try to bounce back for the Bay Sox before Somerset comes to town. A 1:35 first pitch tomorrow. We take a break. We're back with our Bay Sox post-game show right after these messages on the Bay Sox Baseball Network. On the Green Incorporated is your lawn care team providing professional, organic-based lawn care programs for residential and commercial lawns. Our lawn care programs provide ballpark quality results. Each service is custom tailored with guaranteed results for even the toughest lawns. Call today or visit www.onthegreeninc.com for a free lawn care analysis. Did you know On the Green also offers outdoor pest control services for mosquitoes, ants, ticks, and more? Safely and effectively control insects and enjoy the outdoors this summer with On the Green Incorporated.
The only thing more fun than attending a Bowie Bay Sox game is attending a Bowie Bay Sox game with a group. Discount group tickets, private suites, fully catered buffets, picnics, and more. Whether you have a group of family members, coworkers, friends, employees, clients, colleagues, or students, The Bay Sox have a number of group offerings tailored to fit all of your needs. For more information on the Bay Sox group offerings, go to baysox.com or call 301-464-4880 to speak with a Bay Sox group events manager.
At DCA Imaging Systems, we provide a tenured team of office technology professionals ready to be your trusted advisors. From document creation, output devices, scanning and workflow, to document security and storage, we understand people print, not printers. Give DCA Imaging a call at 301-577-1021 or find out more about how we can help you at dcaimaging.com. DCA Imaging Systems, office technology made easy.
Your home, the 2015 Eastern League champions. This is Bowie Bay Sox Baseball.
Well, great to be with you tonight. Alongside Paul Fritschner, my name is Adam Pohl. It's been a season of celebration at Bowie, no doubt about it. What a year we've had, but boy, tonight is a tough pill to swallow as Paul, the Bay Sox, frankly, could have been behind big early. They minimized the damage. They got the big swing of the bat from Reiser, but their bullpen just could not close this game down. And the struggles of the bullpen in the end send Erie to a 6-5 win.
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head. Each pitcher tonight for Bowie, the starter Grayson Rodriguez, including the bullpen, everyone, all four pitchers allowed at least one run. Grayson Rodriguez was charged with 2. Claudio Custodio allowed 2. Naughton allowed 1. Almengo allowed 1. When every pitcher allows a run, it's tough to win a ball game. And on the other side for the Erie SeaWolves, only their starter, Jesus Rodriguez, allowed a run. And he allowed all 5 that Bowie, he allowed all 5 that Bowie scored here tonight. Double check myself there for a second, but he allowed all 5 that Bowie scored. 4 runs earned for Rodriguez on that one.
Yeah, and, Grayson, let's talk about him a little bit in this game because he was really erratic early. He gave up the 2-run home run to the second batter of the game. But it looked like one of the big moments of the game. Bases loaded, nobody out in the second. He strikes out the side. He struck out the side in the final inning as well. And with that, Rodriguez ends up allowing 2 runs in 5 innings in a 9-strikeout effort.
Yeah, and you felt like that might have been the turning point in the game where Erie doesn't score with the bases loaded, and then the Bay Sox go ahead and hit a grand slam, and you felt like that was going to be the wave that turned everything in Bowie's favor, but in the end, it wasn't.
Now the Bay Sox then on the other end had the bases loaded and nobody out. In the bottom of the 4th inning, there was a strikeout, and it looked like they might be in trouble to not get much out of that frame, but Johnny Reiser gives Bowie a big swing of the bat. And it's one of the main reasons we talked about it late in the game, while the Bay Sox have been so good offensively, is the ability to get a home run all over the order. Reiser's 10th of the year, a grand slam, and frankly, it just about won Bowie this game.
Yeah, it did. A grand slam in the 4th inning. It was the first grand slam for the Bay Sox since all the way back on May 14th. I was just looking at that stat the other day and wondering, has it really been that long since the Bay Sox have hit a grand slam? You look at how many multi-home run games Bowie has had, how many back-to-back home runs Bowie's hit this year, some of those home run stats that you keep track of, but just the grand slam has eluded the Bay Sox this year since all the way back in May when Patrick Dorian hit one against Reading on the 14th. Johnny Reiser hits one, and you feel like at that point, Bowie going up 5-2, all the momentum's in your corner. You have your ace on the mound, but it was not to be tonight.
No, it was not, as in the end, 6 runs on 10 hits and 3 errors for Erie. For the Bay Sox, 5 runs on 4 hits and no errors. The winner was Joe Navalon, who finished a great night in the bullpen for Erie. Navalon ends up working 2 2/3 scoreless innings with a win. He is now 3-3 on the year, and Dionis Almengo gets the loss, giving up the solo home run to Josh Lester in the 9th inning that broke a 5-all tie. He falls to 6-3 on the year. Our ball game tonight was played in a time of 2 hours and 50 minutes and in front of a crowd of 3,759 here at Prince George's Stadium. So the Bay Sox have dropped a series for the first time in more than a month. We'll come back and tell you what has occurred around the AA Northeast League scoreboard, and then we'll get you set for tomorrow's series finale, a 1:35 first pitch here from Bowie, right after this on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
This is how you get a premium cup of coffee. Better and faster than the drip, drip, drip method. And way better than a large urn of lukewarm coffee made who knows when. At Royal Farms, our new Swiss-made coffee machines grind fresh, premium beans on the spot and then brew them 1 cup at a time for the freshest, most flavorful cup of premium coffee you can buy. This is Royal Farms coffee. It's better because it's the freshest coffee in the world. Real fresh, real fast. Royal Farms.
Hey, Bay Sox fans, individual game tickets for the 2021 season are available now by calling the Bay Sox ticket office at 301-464-4865 or purchasing online at baysox.com. The Bay Sox are taking pride in providing a safe atmosphere for fans, players, and coaches in 2021. So we can't wait to see you at Prince George's Stadium. Again, the number 301-464-4865 or get tickets online at baysox.com.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Your front seat to the rising tide of the Orioles prospects on their way to Baltimore. This is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
And this is a tough one. Erie wins it 6-5, a game the Bay Sox led 5-2. Entering the 6th inning, Erie gets a run in the 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th innings, and they win. A second time in this series of their 4 wins that they get the winning runs in the 9th inning. Erie has had that clutch bat swinging late here in Bowie, and the Bay Sox will turn to tomorrow to try to salvage something out of this series, or at least their second win in the 6-game slate. Now the Bay Sox, almost certainly, Paul, are still going to be in playoff position as one of the top 2 teams. Now, here's the deal. Akron is starting to really distance themselves from Bowie and the rest of the pack, though, in what they are doing, having an outstanding series in Bridgewater, New Jersey, the home of the Somerset Patriots.
Yeah, so right now, Adam, the Bay Sox are about to fall 3.5 games behind Akron for first place, which means that they will still stay 1/2 game ahead of Somerset. Of course, Somerset with 2 at-bats left in the game. They have 6 outs left to try and score 5 runs. But Portland did snap the 6-game losing streak, which means that Portland has drawn a little bit closer. Portland will now be just a game and a half behind Bowie for that second playoff spot. Big win for Portland tonight.
No doubt about it. They ended it once again, that long losing streak, to get it done. And with that, Portland, they're hanging in there, and they have got the easiest schedule coming down the stretch here in this 2021 campaign. Now, tomorrow, Drew Rom will be on the hill. Rom got a loss in relief. He's the one that gave up the 4-run 9th inning on Tuesday after throwing 3 scoreless innings to start. So he's going to try to have a big bounce-back performance in what is such a big spot for the Bay Sox.
And they really need it, too, especially with who's throwing for Erie. Now, A.J. Ladwig, he's been around for a long time, a very experienced pitcher, a 5-5 record, but a 4.46 ERA, and he certainly has earned it. That's not an inflated 4.46 over, 2 or 3 starts. I mean, he has been around this season for a while, and with that 5-5 record, he'll go out there, put that record and that ERA to the test against Drew Rom, who has a 2-1 record, as you mentioned, and he suffered his first loss of the season in that last one. Bowie was losing in that game 5-2 when he entered. Bowie ended up taking the lead, but then lost the game in the end.
Folks, tomorrow is going to mark the point. It's 3 weeks from tomorrow, right, Pohl, that the season's final game will be played. We're coming down the stretch, so coming out to Prince George's Stadium, it's supposed to be a beautiful day tomorrow, 85 degrees at first pitch time, and slightly overcast skies, which will make it a very comfortable day to watch a ball game in Bowie. So we hope to see you here as the Bay Sox will enter right now a half game in the championship series if the season ended tonight. So it is coming down to the wire here for this Bay Sox team. Once again, Rom for Bowie, 2-1 with a 5.73 ERA, but he's 10-1 over the course of the year when you combine his Aberdeen and Bowie numbers together. And the right-hander, A.J. Latwig, a record of 5-5 and an ERA of 4.46. Our broadcast start time tomorrow will be 1:15 for a 1:35 first pitch right here on the Bay Sox Baseball Network. So that's going to do it for us here today. For my broadcast partner, Paul Fritschner, my name is Adam Pohl. A tough one for the Bay Sox. Erie comes back late and bests Bowie. Our final score, Erie 6 and the Bay Sox 5. And you heard it right here on the Bay Sox Baseball Network. Have a great evening, everybody.
Bowie Bay Sox Baseball has been brought to you by Money One Federal Credit Union, Chesapeake Employers Insurance, On the Green, Patient First, Royal Farms, Crown Plaza Annapolis, Anne Arundel Rideshare, DCA Imaging, ZY Pyrotechnics. You've been listening to Bowie Bay Sox Baseball on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.